go. There's a whistle from Todd Smith. Let's go. Game 2 of 3 today. And the kickoff taken right on the Cowboys goal line. And the return comes from McIntyre. He's going to be taken about 8 metres out from his own goal line. So Cowboys get first touch of the footy here against the Roosters. The ball's going to be played to Reid Marnie. He sends it centre field right to Helam Lukey. And he's going to be taken about 16 out from his own goal line at the northern end of the ground. Reid Marnie at the dummy half. He works it right to Ruben Cotter. Cotter up the middle into Collins and company and taken 25 out from his own goal line. Plays the ball to Marnie. Spins a long ball right. Lukey caught 30 metres out from his own goal line. Cowboys with it. Play to Marnie. He sends the ball left this time to Matt Lodge, hitting it up. And he loses the ball because it was rake, says Todd Smith. And the first penalty of the game goes to the Cowboys, 12 metres short of halfway after 52 seconds. And late in the tackle count, the Roosters concede the penalty. And the Cowboys, Louis, will surely take that.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll be pumped about that. But yeah, well, they're doing a good job, the Cowboys, getting at their own end. It was, can't see who actually was. It was our little man, Connor Watson, who gets in nice and close and rips the ball out and gives away a penalty on the very first set of the game. Trent Robinson will be filthy.
So, tap taken by Chester. Goes to the left. Sutton turns it in for Lodge. Already his third carry. And he's caught 5 metres in Roosters half. White was in over the top with Watson. And another penalty conceded in the play of the ball. So Cowboys get back-to-back penalties to start this game. 7 metres in Sydney Roosters territory.
And that was our little mate again.
I know. What's he doing? Connor's been naughty. As Clifford finds touch 30 metres out from the Roosters line. Tap will be taken here by Jackson Purdue. He sends it away to the right. Through hands it goes from Sutton to Clifford. Plays out the back to Drinkwater. He accelerates. Dragged to the ground. 29 out from the Roosters line by Walker. 18 in from the Western touchline. Played to Marnie. Goes left to Thomas McKaylee. He's caught 22 metres out from the goal line. The Fahu White was there with Watson. Marnie goes to the right. Clifford. Short ball away. Lukey. Helam Lukey's up over the 10. Swarmed to the ground about 11 metres out from the line. Now he's shoved back. 4 in from touch right there in the southwest corner. Ball played to Chester. Long ball left to Marnie. Then away to Clifford, who turns it into a juggling Cotter. But Rubens caught by Robson, 11 metres out from the goal line. Now Marnie goes left again to Lodge. Charges into White and Tedesco and lost the ball for a second time. This time there's no rake. Picked up by Collins. Roosters have it. 11 out from their own goal line. No score. 2 minutes 40 gone. And one lost ball was rewarded for Lodge. The other not. Now a penalty against the Cowboys inside the 10 as referee Todd Smith looks to establish his rules early on. 23 out from the Roosters line, 15 in from the eastern touchline. No score after 3 minutes.
Yeah, well, that drop ball come from Matty Lodge, but it was really, he was trying to come up with an offload. As he flicks it out the back, it hits one of the Roosters' knees, and that's what gives them the ball back. But then again, another penalty. It's just been a penalty a fine for these opening 3 sets of this game.
So now Cherry Evans from the tap restart passes it left to Nafahu White, and he's going to be caught 6 metres in Cowboys territory, centre field, northern end. Played to Robson. He spins it away left. Walker, short ball to Crichton. Crichton up over the 40 in heavy traffic, including from Lukey, and put to the ground with Chester's help. 15 in from the western touchline. Played to Robson. Goes right to Watson. Out the back to Cherry Evans to Tedesco. Terrific defence though, coming from the Cowboys, although Tedesco still got away from Purdue, and now wrapped up by McIntyre. 31 out from the line. They work it to the left. Walker to Cherry Evans. Out the back it goes with a one-handed pass from Zavala. He links up to the wing to Daniel Tupou. Tupou accelerates, carries the defence with him to within 10 metres of the goal line. 10 in from touch, western side. Ball played. Zavala goes right now. Sam Walker away to Nafahu White. Wraparound ball to Walker. He sends it right to Rob Toya. Right foot step into Purdue. Tackled 6 metres out from the goal line. Played on the last. And it's spun to the left. Crossfield kick from Walker. Goes backwards for Zavala. He takes the AFL style mark. He puts in a grubber kick. And then it's scooped up by the Cowboys. They have it 5 metres out from their own goal line. And the score remains, well, no score on the board here after 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And now North Queensland, a tough set. Let's check in down on the touchline. John Gibbs.
Well, the Roosters threw a bit at the Cowboys there. I think the Cowboys will derive a bit of confidence in that because that was quite a good defensive set. A couple of kicks kicks there from the Roosters, and an unusual kick from Sam Walker, but the Cowboys survive.
So now they're just inside their 30. Marnie goes left to Lodge, charges at Watson and Collins, caught 12 metres short of halfway. Last tackle, North Queensland. Marnie goes right, Clifford the kick from inside the 40, end over end down to Tupou. Drifts back, takes it on the full, 9 metres out from his own line. He heads up over the 20 into Chester, leading the chase with Lukey, and he'll play it on his own 30 for the Roosters. 5 gone, no score. NRL Saturday on ABC Sport. Now it's Savala. He's caught 34 out from his own line. Reid Marnie was involved with McKaylee. It's played to Robson. Goes centre field right. The Roosters have it. 9 metres short of halfway. Ramsey, he's put to the ground. Plays the ball now, and it goes from Robson to White. Links up with support on that right edge to Wong. He's tackled 2 metres in Cowboys half. Now Robson back to the left. Nafahu White. He beats one tackle. Still going. He got a one-hander away. Robson skills it, and it's a knock on Roosters that look very promising for the Tricolours, but it will be a North Queensland scrum feed. 30 out from their own line. We've had nearly 6 minutes of play. Luke Lewis, the scoreless start.
Yeah, if you're filthy there, Reece Robson, and it comes up with a beautiful carry there into Fahu White, and an awesome offload. He just can't pull that in there, Reece Robson. They would have been in the back for 2-on-1 with Scott Drinkwater in the back there for the Cowboys, and I reckon that's a try that's gone absolutely begging there for the Roosters. But it's a pretty even game at the moment, but field position definitely being won by the Roosters.
On the text line, Joyce says, come on Cowboys with a giddy up. As the Cowboys go without it having won the scrum, it's been touched though by the Roosters. Sam Walker it may well have been. So it's going to be a Cowboys scrum feed, 15 short of halfway. No score after 6.5 minutes. And North Queensland will get another opportunity, and Todd Smith is urging them to get on with the job with this scrum. Nice to hear some progress scores for other codes, male and female, a lot by ABC Grandstand. But NRL's belief that no other code exists is delusional. Volandi's cheap shot at AFL is a prime example. He does it for fun, I can promise you. And he gets a reaction, and for one of the few times the NRL feel like they are under the AFL skin. It's a weird change in dynamic. Here's the Cowboys, 12 metres short of halfway. Jackson Purdue plays the ball, and they work it to the left edge as North Queensland get within 5 of halfway. 10 in from the far touchline. McIntyre plays it to Marnie, comes to the right. Sutton turns it into McKaylee, and McKaylee got a pass away. They work it back to the right. Cotter back towards centre field. Drinkwater's tackle 5 metres in Roosters territory. The ball played, in fact, was Sutton to Marnie. Goes to the right now. Clifford takes on the defensive line. Wrapped up 36 out from the Sydney Roosters line. North Queensland on the attack. Reid Marnie goes a wide blindside right to Lukey. Lukey takes on the defence there of Savala, and Walker and put to the ground. 27 out from the line. Watson was there as well. 9 in from the western touchline. Played on the last. Marnie goes left to Clifford. Up goes the kick, following it through Chester. But it's taken there and hitting the deck, earning a penalty for the Roosters. Is it Siwa Wong going high for the ball? Came down, he lost it forward into Crichton, but his legs are taken from underneath him. So, in fact, hitting the deck for the Sydney Roosters on the field is Junior Ponga.
Where's Daniel Tupou gone? I haven't seen him. He's literally gone off the field.
Well, we might have to find, that's what confused me. Junior Ponga is on the field on the wing. He has his legs taken from underneath him, and it is a penalty going to the Sydney Roosters. Down to the touchline, John Gibbs.
And it seemed to be a bit of a check there, and he went up. Junior Ponga were checking out what's going on with Daniel Tupou, because he made that solid run, and he went off soon after. So I'll have to check out why he's on the field. But underneath him was Tom Chester. He looked like he got a check in running, and then he placed him in a very, very serious situation, and there's only a penalty. He's on report, and only a penalty. I think that's fair enough. It was a complete accident.
Yeah. You've seen players sin bin for that as well, but just on report, Tom Chester. And that dangerous contact on Junior Ponga, and we'll get a report on Daniel Tupou as Terry Evans finds touch on the western side, 30 out from his own line. So the penalties are now 2 apiece. No score on the board. Tap taken by Savala. He sends it right to Angus Crichton, and he's met in a 3-man tackle, 11 short of halfway. 8 minutes 20 gone, no score after Manly Warringah 46 defeated the West Tigers 18. Now Lindsay Collins on a stepping run. He's put to the ground. Over the top was Lodge with McKaylee, 4 short of halfway. Played to Robson. Goes right Walker to White, and the Fahu White's tackled 2 metres in North Queensland territory. Marnie involved again. Robson Goes left, centre fielder Watson. Quick hands away, goes Tedesco to Zavala. He got straight past one. Links up with Ponga down the western touchline. And he's fell 23 out from the line. 4 in from touch, western side. Dummy half Zavala. He gets it away to the right. Tedesco then links up with Connor Watson away to Nafahu White, middle of the ground. Shrugged away from one, threw it on the ground. Half volleyed by Watson. Watson puts in a stab kick, but Toya brilliant. Toya goes right to Ramsey. And Cody Ramsey's over to score a brilliant try. Great vision by Connor Watson. And what a moment for Cody Ramsey. He scooped on it. He scores a try in the corner. And the Sydney Roosters strike first. 9.5 minutes gone. 4-0 Roosters. And that's his first try in over 1,300 days. Cody Ramsey, what a story. What a moment. What a start.
You have to be happy for Cody Ramsey. You can see how excited he is. Nice play here from the Roosters. And Connor Watson had his hand into everything here. Pushes up after a little pass, gets a bouncing ball, and then he just reacts to his teammate. Toya puts his little hand out, gets a little grubber, beautiful little bounce, simple little pass, and they make that look so easy to Roosters, but brilliant skill shown there by all the Roosters players. And again, going back to Connor Watson's kick, that vision, outstanding, beautiful try from the Roosters.
You might have used 8 littles in that one description.
Yep. You know what, it was all little exchanges of passes.
Little exchanges for a big moment down to the touchline, John Gibbs.
Yeah, fine moment for Cody Ramsey to score. We know his story, and it is amazing. It's inspirational. Well done to Cody, and he can score a try at Lang Park. He's now only played, this is his 3rd game at Lang Park, and obviously a long time ago he was playing here before his illness. 4 tries, so he's good. And Robert Toy did a really good job then too, because he could have got selfish, but he made a bird of it. Now, Daniel Tupou, he made this run right in front of me. He's gone back, he's felt a pop in his calf. So unfortunately a calf muscle injury, out of the game. Daniel Tupou, Junior Ponga straight into the action, has been very busy.
Hasn't he? What? Here's Sam Walker, 24 out, right on the eastern touchline. Walker strikes it, heading toward the post, likes it, kicks to goal. And it's now the Sydney Roosters 6, leading North Queensland 0 here at Lang Park after 10 minutes and 45 seconds. And I know in terms of the Queensland State of Origin selections, hang on now, Junior Ponga's gone from the field. All right. Gibbsy, you aware of what's going on or not yet?
No, not yet.
No, sorry, mate. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus.
I'm going to say it's a concussion off that kick, I reckon.
Oh, from the hit from Chester.
Yeah.
That would make sense. So Tupou's off the field with a calf injury. Junior Ponga we fancy for an HIA. There's chaos. Roosters 6 lead North Queensland 0. What I was about to say, Louis, before we noticed that with Junior Ponga leaving the field, goal kicking from Sam Walker, could it be heavily influential with the Queensland selectors? Bearing in mind how bad Dale Holmes is playing at the moment, who's such a good goal kicker, but sadly out of form from the kickoff. Cowboys concede a penalty for a high tackle on Lindsay Collins, and a penalty goes to the Roosters, 16 out for their own line.
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said there, Andrew. I think he will come into huge consideration and off the back of his goal kicking, but he's actually not playing too bad this year as well. But so I wouldn't be surprised if he's caught out there Monday morning. But that's a high contact there from Matt Lodge.
Yes.
Looked like it was full direct contact to the head, so might hear a little bit more here. Oh no, it comes off his shoulder.
Off his shoulder, I think penalty sufficient on that head-on shot. 6-0, Roosters lead Cowboys, 11 and a quarter minutes gone. Around the grounds now full-time in the New South Wales Cup, and North Sydney Bears have beaten the Roosters 36-24. Half-time AFL, Melbourne. Oh, hang on, what's happened here? He's been called out, Matt Lodge. Let's have a listen, and I'll get back to scores.
Mate, you made contact with the... Let me talk. Yeah, let me talk. You made contact with the head monitor force on report in the bin.
In the bin?
It's a bin.
Well, I'm stunned by that. I'm not stunned it's a penalty. It definitely ended up high. Lindsay Collins got a big smile on his face. Are you sure?
Yeah, it was. At first I wasn't.
Yeah.
And then when I seen the replay, I thought, yes, absolutely, because he does hit him around the shoulder. Then his shoulder pops up and then hits him in the second part of that contact and tackle there. But Lindsay Collins has got a bit of a split on his eye now, but he gets split all the time, Lindsay. He loves the blood.
Yeah, he's got... His life savings have been thrown into bandages as the Roosters find touch 10 short of halfway. So down to 12 men, the Cowboys. They take the tap. The Roosters have it about 2 metres short of halfway. Ball's going to be played and a set restart for the Roosters as well. So the Cowboys can't let this get away from them. They give away back-to-back set restarts. On the field for the Roosters too is Egan Butcher with Junior Ponga off the field, and we'll keep an eye on who's doing what. Now Lindsay Collins is coming off for an HIA. More changes. Roosters, Watson, he turns it on the inside to Crichton. He's going to be taken 25 out from the goal line. Also on the field, Spencer Lenu now for the Roosters. Ball played to Robson, goes right to White. He links up with support on that right edge. Cherry Evans tackled. Out it comes out the back Tedesco. Tedesco dummy, spins around in circles. Bing got away from one, now wrapped up. 13 out from the Cowboys line. It's all Roosters at the moment, leading 6-0. Robson goes left. Walker on the inside to Connor Watson. Splits them. Dragged to the ground by Marnie over the top. 4 metres out from the line. Plays the ball. A flat ball meant for Nafahu White. Knocked down by the Cowboys. Try was saved. If it went to White, he's going to score untouched. But the chase got there. Ruben Cotter did a great job with Sam McIntyre. And now we've got time off.
Charge for the Cowboys. On-field ruling was that Ruben Cotter gets the first touch before the Rooster. Cowboys challenging.
Okay, so they must be pretty convinced that
Cowboys are challenging.
Yes.
But they're saying that Ruben Cotter touched it first.
No.
Why would they challenge that?
The ruling is that Cotter touched it first, and the Cowboys are challenging, saying it came off Nafahu White.
Nafahu's White's right hand contacts the ball.
Good challenge.
He knocks it into his own body forward towards the Cowboys dead ball line.
Scrum in the middle.
Captain's challenge is successful.
Scrum here, Cowboys.
All right, that's the word from Liam Kennedy. Live, I was with you. I thought Cotter knocked it on, but it did come off Nafahu White. So,
No, I actually thought Nafahu White. That's why I thought it was weird that they were challenging.
okay,
Yeah, I was thinking, why are they challenging? They got the call their way anyway.
we're all on the same wavelength now.
Yeah. But again, poor pass at a dummy half there. Reece Robson. He's got an error early and a pass there. That was the right decision there to hit Nafahu White. He just had to get that pass on the chest, and I reckon he goes over untouched.
Third quarter AFL, Melbourne 42, Hawthorn 36. A-League Women's Grand Final, Melbourne City 3, leading Wellington Phoenix 1. And a penalty goes to the Cowboys. Roosters inside the 10. This really is stop-start at the moment after 13 minutes of play. Yeah, 3-1 Melbourne City over Wellington Phoenix in the Super Netball half-time. Sunshine Coast 33, Melbourne Vixens 24. Text shortly as well, 0467 920 222, as Clifford finds touch on the eastern side of Lang Park, 5 short of halfway. So, the tap will be taken 10 metres in from the eastern touchline by Purdue. That's a tap and run. Old-fashioned footy from Purdue, and he's going to be caught 2 metres in Roosters territory and 5 in from touch on the eastern side of the field. Played to Reid Marnie. He goes over inside right. McIntyre shoved to the ground 8 metres in Roosters territory. Plays the ball to Marnie. Comes right to Ruben Cotter, and Cotter up the middle. Good strong run from Cotter. Fell 32 out from the Roosters line. Remembering the Cowboys are down to 12 men for another 7.5 minutes. Marnie goes right. Clifford Drinkwater got the pass away. Chester. He accelerates, but he's going to be caught 26 metres out from the goal line. 3 defenders are in there, including Savala on the left wing. Angus Crichton and Egan Butcher. Marnie goes left to Thomas McKaylee up the centre. Good run into Lemieux and Watson, and Robson stands in the tackle. 16 out. Last play, Marnie delays his pass right to Clifford to Drinkwater, who throws it over the touchline. Really poor end of the set for the Cowboys. There'll be a change over to the Roosters. They'll play at 11 out from their own goal line. 14 minutes gone, and it's 6-0. Sydney Roosters leading North Queensland here at Lang Park on NRL Saturday.
Horrible play there from the Cowboys. That pass there from Drinkwater, I don't even reckon he looked. He just passed it for the sake of passing there. But Cowboys, especially while they're down to play, they've got to respect that ball a little bit more. They can't just give away the ball willy-nilly.
Roosters 16 out from their own line. Unlike the other text that came in, I love PBL having a crack at FAL. NRL fans are bantered about it way back to the aerial ping pong days. Great call, boys, from Dave the Rooster. Thanks, great call, and take me to the game. Roosters will win from the Major. Thank you, Major. Here's the Roosters, 33 out from their own goal line. And the ball played by Wong. Comes to the left, through hands quickly. A pass is popped from Egan Butcher for Savala. He knocks it on. So a little bit sloppy here at Lang Park from both teams, really. Again, it's been a stop-start opening quarter of an hour. It is 6-0 Roosters. And, of course, Daniel Tupou left the field with a calf injury. Junior Ponga, 2 minutes later off the field for an HIA. And it means Egan Butcher's playing at left centre and Hugo Savala out on the left wing.
The footy gods don't listen. We asked for a nice close game, but I want a close game with a high quality.
Well, you didn't say that, Louis.
I'm throwing it out there now, footy gods. I want a close game, high quality, please.
Okay, here's the scrum. Liam Sutton feeds it. It's won by the Cowboys. Comes left to Clifford. Turns it into Ruben Cotter. And Cotter's held up with his back to the defence. 31 out from the Roosters line. Marnie comes to the right now. Inside ball from Sutton. Cowboys 27 out from the line. Taking the tackle, Lukey. Played to Marnie. Goes left to Clifford. Short ball, Cotter. Spins in the tackle of Nafahu White over the top. 20 metres out. Siwa Wong was there as well. Marnie goes right to Clifford. Short ball to McKaylee. He's dumped to the ground. 16 out. Very good defensive set here from the Roosters, who lead 6-0. Played to Marnie. Set restart for the Cowboys. That might help. They're 15 metres out from the goal line. Comes to the right. Lukey to Chester. And he's gobbled up by Savala. And he loses the ball. Dear. Scrums to come for the Roosters, 16 metres out, just after they'd received a set restart. Let's check in downstairs with a birthday boy, John Gibbs.
Yeah, a Russian defence there by the Roosters is worrying the Cowboys, and having that one man down, they don't have the numbers to sort of get it out quick enough, so they have to do everything perfectly, otherwise they're in trouble. But as you said, Egan Butcher into the centre, Savala onto the wing. I think Junior Ponga will be okay, category 2, but Lindsay Collins is also undergoing in category 2. I didn't have a problem with Matt Lodge going to the bin. It's one of those where the player charges it from the kick-off. You can't go anywhere near the...
Here's Toya Gidley. He beats 3, now dragged to the ground, 8 metres short of halfway by McIntyre. Plays the ball to Robson, goes left to White. Roosters quickly on a roll. He's caught 6 metres in North Queensland territory. 17 minutes gone, and the scoreline 6-0 to the Roosters. They work it left to Spencer Leniu, standing in the tackle, 32 out from the Cowboys line. 20 in from touch Western. They give away a set restart now, the Cowboys. So Roosters get another set. Walker passes it right. Leniu, quick hands away, Cherry Evans. He darts back to the left into Clifford and McKaylee, and eventually on the deck, about 18 metres out from the line. It's played now to Robson. Short side left to Walker. Straight past Marnie. Put it on the toe, and then it's dropped by Egan Butcher. He was coming through it. He caught the footy. He would have been okay in a try, but he dropped it. And it'll be a North Queensland Cowboys scrum feed 10 metres out from their own goal line. 6-0 Roosters. 18 gone. I can see Lindsay Collins. He's just emerged from the tunnel, so he definitely looks like he's going to be okay. 6-0 Roosters, 18 gone. Drop ball from Egan Butcher.
Yep, no surprise there. Another drop ball for the game.
Do you think the rugby league guys could listen to you thus far?
Definitely not. There was a nice little bit of footy there. Rob Toyer off the scrum makes a beautiful break. They come down. They look threatening the Roosters. Just that execution. They just can't land that last killer blow.
So the scrum is won by North Queensland, and they have a 10 out from their own goal line. Another 2.5 minutes in the sin bin for Cowboys prop Matt Lodge. So now McIntyre on the open side. He's caught 14 out from his own line. There to greet him was Watson. It's played. They work it to the right side. McKaylee over the 20. He plays a 22 out from his own line to Marnie. Goes left to right. Through hands away to Lukey. Triton's there to lead the charge with Walker. And he stands in the tackle. 25 out from his own line. Marnie goes short side right, but Todd Smith says no, go play it again. Just to keep up with the nature of this game thus far. Now Lukey plays it to Reid Marnie. Goes left to Ruben Cotter. He charges there to Leniu and Watson. Caught 34 out from his own line, centre field, northern end. Played on the last to Marnie. Kick from Clifford, end over end. Tedesco it bounces to his right. Cody Ramsey steams onto it on the 20, over the 30, over the 40. Dragged down 8 short of halfway. It's definitely advantage Roosters at the moment, but they do only lead 6-0. Tedesco attacks the short side right. Dragged to the ground by Purdue. 6 metres in Cowboys half. Played to Cherry Evans. Comes to the left side now as the Roosters get about 12 metres inside North Queensland's half. They go short side right to Cherry Evans. Dummies goes himself, and he's going to be wrapped up 24 out from the line, 10 in from touch eastern side. Tedesco. He sends the ball away left to Walker, ran behind his own player, so he surrenders in the tackle. 16 out, last tackle Roosters. Ball played to Robson, goes right. Cherry Evans, the kick from 16 metres out, looking for Ramsey. But the ball brilliantly taken out there on the left wing for Cowboys by Braden Burns. And the threat is thwarted by the Cowboys. They're 10 out from their own line, trailing 6 points to nil after 20 minutes of play. And now North Queensland take it through. Burns 17 out from their own line.
Well, they're doing well to hang in there in North Queensland as Matt Lodge runs onto the field right now. Oh no, it's not even Lodge, is it? 17?
They've still got a minute to go.
Yeah, it can't be going on. But look, they're doing a good job just to hold the Roosters out. Roosters are getting a lot of field position. They're getting a lot of nice quick football, but they just can't get that last part of their game right.
You've confused your Lodge with your Hess. Kick downfield by Clifford on the last near the western touchline. Tedesco allows it to bounce again with Zavala. Zavala picks it up, gives it right to Tedesco. Short side right, left to Zavala. Got past one, but then he's knocked over the touchline. Again, that left side, you can almost forgive them for being a bit discombobulated. But that was weird from the start. Tedesco nor Zavala made any attempt to catch the footy on the full. And now North Queensland will get to play the ball. 34 out from the Roosters line. 21 minutes gone. Roosters 6, Cowboys 0.
I'm discombobulated, Andrew.
I know you are.
I can't believe what it's doing at the moment. But I'm going to give it a little bit, maybe another 4 minutes of craziness.
What are you going to do then?
He's on now. And then about 15 minutes ago, it's going to pick right up.
All right. So from the restart, the Cowboys are going to be monitoring you as closely as the game. 28 metres out from the goal line. Hess plays it to Marnie, goes right to Cotter. Cotter dummies, jinks, then straightens. Good run. Finally put down 20, make it 18 out from the Roosters line by Leniu. Marnie goes left to Lodge. Lodge charges into Watson. A one-hander away to Marnie. He spins it away right now. Drinkwater dummies his way. Dragged down, only 4 out. Try-saving tackle, Angus Crichton. Played to Marnie, goes himself from dummy half. Bounced away from one tackle. Then got the ball away to Hess. Markers offside. Set restart now for the Cowboys. What a chance. They're down 6-0. Marnie goes left. Drinkwater away to Liam Sutton on debut. Straightens tackle. 7 or 8 out from the goal line by White. He plays it to Marnie. He spins it away right. Through hands it comes. Drinkwater to Clifford. Cut out ball. Out to the right wing. And diving over to score a try for the North Queensland Cowboys is the winger Braden Burns. Try to the Cowboys. They hit back. Sydney Roosters 6, North Queensland 4. The crowd goes nuts for the Cowboys. 6-4 Roosters, 22 and a half gone. Great try by them.
Yeah, well, finally the Cowboys, they get down here after a Roosters mistake on the outside there, going over into the touch. They keep the ball in hand. They come back to this right edge, and they finally get the pass right. I think it was Jake Clifford that comes up with a beautiful play. He's playing eyes up. He sees what's going on in front of him, and then all of a sudden, who am I going to play here? Am I going to go short? Am I going to go long? Throws the cutout pass. Hits Burns over there on that right edge. Goes over his edges like untouched. 6-4 kick to come from the sideline.
Let's go downstairs. Johnny Gibbs.
Yeah, that was a well-executed try, but there's a problem with Hugo Zavala on the wing. The good news is that Junior Ponga has his pass, his HIA. He'll be back after the calf muscle injury sustained by Daniel Tupper that's put him out of the match. But Hugo Zavala, he's been all over the place, but he's not a winger. He came up with that bad play when he tried to beat the player on the outside. Should have been treating the touchline as a precipice, but he thought he'd go near the touchline, got bundled out, and then he raced in like a madman, tried to make the tackle, and left a saloon passage down the outside for Braden Burns.
I'm glad that you haven't lost that catchphrase into your 70s, Johnny. Here's Clifford, 24 metres out. 1 metre in from touch, western side. He strikes it, likes it, kicks the goal. A magnificent strike from Jake Clifford. And we're locked at 6. Sydney Roosters 6, North Queensland Cowboys 6. Almost 24 minutes gone. On the text line, 0467 920 222. Andrew, I don't know who PBL talks to read the speed of the game, but those who we talk to are upset at the speed of the game and how the ensuing fatigue is causing a huge injury toll and the blowout scores. I thought you guys were soft on him and gave him a free pass through the rule change. It's very disappointing. It's not disappointing. We just might disagree with you because the fact is the ratings, the crowds, they're at all-time records. So not everyone is bluing about the game and no one is completely convinced that the speed of the game has anything to do with... Look, the injuries aren't up on previous years. Kat from Kingaroy, good evening, gentlemen. Happy birthday, Johnny. I'm listening to your call on the way home from seeing MJ the musical, wishing that I was at Lang Park, preparing to see my Eels play the Storm and wreak some revenge after the round 1 savaging we got from them. Go the Cowboys and Eels. Johnny Kath, hope you enjoyed the musical. I saw that when I was in Sydney. It was brilliant. Here's North Queensland, 25 out from their own goal line and about 16 in from touch western side. Marnie dummy half. He sends the ball open side left. Lodge another offload to Marnie. Sends a long pass on the ground behind McIntyre. Scooped up though by Purdue. He ran across field and claimed 24 out from his own line. Played to Marnie. Short ball left to Hess. Cohen's tackled there by Wong. And Egan Butcher, 15 short of halfway, with Junior Ponga back on the field. Kick downfield over the head of Ponga, but with backspin, it bounces into his chest. 10 out from his own line. He heads over the 20 to Lukey, and he'll play a 24 out from his own line. 15 minutes to go in this first half, and it's 6 all. The score is now Hugo Savala. He scored 32 out from his own line, so gives the Junior Ponga back some sort of sanity restored in that Roosters back line.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And the thing about it is the Cowboys got plenty of opportunities. They were afforded those opportunities by mistakes from the Roosters, and they needed to turn that pressure into points, and they've done that. So it's game on. What about when Big George Burgess and Nelson's Sofa Solomon on the big screen? They got the big boo. They're going to fight, by the way, June 24 in Brisbane.
Thought it's going to happen now, judging by the look of them. On the last tackle, Roosters, 45 out. Kick downfield by Daly Cherry Evans underneath the Drinkwater. He's got the catch, 10 out from his own line, and he's nailed 11 out from his own line. 6 all after 25 and a half minutes earlier. Manly Warringah 46 defeated the West Tigers 18. So now the Cowboys with a tough set, 12 out from their own line. Dummy half is Sutton. He sends the ball left to Purdue. Tackled 24 out from his own line. Marnie back to the right he goes to Hess. Cohen Hess scored 14 short of halfway. Played to Marnie. Goes to the right edge this time, away to Chester. Watch him go. He scored, I know it's hard on the radio, but he's tackled 11 metres in Roosters half. Played on the last to Lukey. Goes left to Marnie. He puts up the kick straight down the throat of Tedesco. Didn't have to move 11 out from his own goal line. Evades the chase of Cotter, and Sutton lost the ball in the tackle. He puts the pill down, and the Cowboys have it 11 out. What a chance, North Queensland. They want to go left. Marnie goes that way to Purdue. Left foot step, evades one, hits the deck, and he'll be asked to play a 10 out from the Roosters line. North Queensland with it, 6 all the score. Cowboys go up the centre, Matt Lodge. Turns his back on the defensive White, but doesn't try to offload 3 out. Marnie comes to the right to Clifford. Short ball away, Hess. He's tackled 4 metres out from the goal line. Set restart. Marnie sends the ball left, and now driving over into the in-goal area to Cowboys, but held up after another set restart. And that is 3 apiece. And they go back and play it 10 metres out. There's a bold effort there by Clifford after a very rare mistake from Tedesco on the back of a Sam McIntyre tackle. Marnie sends it left to Cotter. He's tackled easily, 9 out from the goal line. Remember, this is only 2 plays into a new set. Marnie, he goes left away to Sutton, then to Drinkwater. Switcheroo back to the right side to Liam Sutton. Sutton was worried he'd run behind Marnie, so play breaks down. He's tackled 10 metres out from the Roosters line, right in front of the southern post. Marnie goes right to Hess. Cohen Hess gets to within a couple of metres of the goal line, taken by Crichton and 2 others, including Tedesco. He'll play the ball 1 metre out from the line. Marnie goes across field, links up with support, and Clifford just jogs into the defence. 4 metres out. Good rushing defence there from the Roosters. Last tackle, Cowboys. 6 all it is. Marnie goes left, finds Liam Sutton, puts up a beautifully weighted cross-field kick. The ball's lost by the Roosters, picked up by the Cowboys, and they've got a try. Johnny on the spot there was Drinkwater. He and Cotter were there in the in-goal area, and it's a try to North Queensland. The kick from Sutton put down by the Roosters, and Scott Drinkwater lands on it for North Queensland. Cowboys are in front. 28 minutes gone. North Queensland 10. Sydney Roosters 6. Luke Lewis.
Yeah, isn't it funny how the Roosters have been dominating field position and given what come up with an error, get another repeat set, then all of a sudden the Cowboys are looking a little bit more fresh. They come up with some nice plays. This is going to be a little bit of lucky for the Cowboys, but you've got to be in the right place at the right time to get it. It was a nice little kick, really good compete. And then Drinkwater, he couldn't believe his luck. He's just standing there as the Roosters jump up for it. And come off the mark, definitely comes off the Roosters player, landed straight in the breadbasket there at Drinkwater. Slams it down. That is just too easy for the Cowboys.
Daly, Cherry, Evans and Toy got on each other's road. And Drinkwater found straight to him. Gibbs in, here's your try, you'll ever score.
Yeah, absolutely. Drinkwater, we're normally seeing some dazzling feet or long runs here. I don't know what the referee's looking at, because that muck up there, it was a Roosters player, Cherry Evans, disrupting Robert Toya. So I don't think you can adjudicate on that. That, for mine, was fair enough. And those errors that the Roosters have been making have certainly given opportunities to the Cowboys, and they've taken them with open hands, and good on them.
Yeah, they lead 10-6, 29 minutes and 20 seconds gone, and now Jake Clifford lining up the conversion, 12 metres out, 6 or 7 metres to the left of the post. And the ringer too good for the West Tigers earlier, 46-18. Are things falling apart for the Tigers, or is it just the fact that some key men are out? We'd like to think it's just the latter. Thank you, Louis. Conserve your energy. Here's Clifford. Moves in, right boot, strikes it, likes it, kicks the goal. North Queensland 12, Sydney Roosters 6 here on NRL Saturday on ABC Sports. Still 10 and a half minutes to go in the first half. On the text line go the Roosters. I'm on my tractor mulching cotton at Wee War. Wife listening on the radio at home, and one son watching on a streaming service. From Tomo, well, you've all got it covered, Tomo. Thank you. 0467 920 222. Brian from Umina, how can you and the ABC support a violent intruder? Did you see the video? Andrew, you have scored as that neighbour who came out to help. Watch the video. Lodge. I think it was years ago, Brian. Thanks, mate. Scott from Goulburn. The guy who gets sin bin has 10 minutes off. The player at the HIM, the same incident is off for 15. 0467 920 222. Yeah, on this Saturday afternoon. We'll update scores around the ground shortly. Cowboys are 12 metres out from their own line. As Reed Martin, he sends the ball right. Cowboys with their tails up now and with the lead. Take it just outside their 20. Lukey plays it to Marnie. Goes left to the ever-busy Cotter. And in the middle of the park, Ruben Cotter, good run up over the 30. Stands in the tackle, 15 short of halfway, courtesy of Egan Butcher and Lindsay Collins. Now they go left edge, Drinkwater court. 3 short of halfway, bring out the last. Marnie dummy half. Fires it right to Clifford the kick. 5 short of halfway. Pumps it down to the left wing of Junior Ponga. He's under it with the cat. Oh, he lost it, Junior Ponga. Under zero pressure. Knock on. Tedesco lost it previous set. Now Junior Ponga. Daniel Tupou's gone for the game with a pop half. And now the Cowboys get another opportunity, Luke Lewis, with a scrum feed 10 out from the Roosters line and a 12-6 lead.
Yeah, Roosters a little bit rattled at the moment. The Cowboys up in their grill. And it's just some simple errors. Tedesco's come up with a couple. Ponga's come up with one. There's nothing going on around them. And they're just putting a lot of pressure on themselves on their own goal line here. They're going to be hard to hold out, the North Queensland Cowboys.
So now the scrum fed and won by the Cowboys. Marnie sends it left to Clifford. Then he got the pass away. Drinkwater links up with Purdue. Toya the tackle. Right in that southeast corner, 11 metres out from the goal line. Plays the ball. They work it to the right side. And it comes away to Griffin. Neem out there now for North Queensland. He's taken 10 metres out. Played to Marnie. Spins it away right. Clifford. Got the pass on. Sutton links up with Chester. Got it away to Burns. He's over. He takes Ponga over the line with him. Try Cowboys. Brilliant work, Sutton and Chester, and a great finish by Burns. 8 minutes 30 to go in the half, and all of a sudden it's North Queensland 16, Sydney Roosters 6, with the Roosters paying a huge price for the Tedesco error and now the Ponga error. A try to Burns, 16-6 North Queensland.
Yeah, well, Cowboys have got a few out, but they've turned up here to play, haven't they? And they're doing a really good job. But again, this is just a little training run here. They go out the back again. They give a one-on-one with Braden Burns. And poor young Ponga, he comes up with the error, and now he comes up with a missed tackle, and lets the try in here for the Cowboys. And I'll tell you what, they're not doing anything spectacular, Cowboys, but they're just doing things at speed and good skill, so well done to the Cowboys.
Yeah, all of a sudden, they're doing things a lot better than the Roosters.
Yeah, they don't have to be spectacular, but they're just making elementary mistakes. I'm surprised after seeing Junior Ponga drop that ball that he passed his HIA, because that was as easy a catch as you'll ever see at this level missed. Seriously, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. What do they call them, a dolly or a lolly, whatever you want to call it? That was a combination of the two, and then good work by Tom Chester and Scott Drinkwater on the inside, and Braden Burns has made himself a very good finisher up there at the Cowboys.
I think it's a dolly, isn't it?
It's a dolly, but sometimes people will call it a lolly, so it was both.
24 out, a metre in from the western touchline. Jake Clifford, 10-point lead Cowboys, 7 minutes left in the half. Here comes Clifford with the right boot. He strikes it. He likes it. He's nailed it again, Jake Clifford. Maybe that's his shout-out to Billy Slater. I can kick too, you know. And it's 18-6 North Queensland leading the Sydney Roosters as Magic Round continues. Around the grounds, Queensland Cup underway. Mackay, Cutters and Burleigh Bears no score. Third quarter AFL, Melbourne 73 leading Hawthorn 54. A-League Women's Grand Final second half, Melbourne City 3 leading Wellington 1. Super Netball third quarter, Sunshine Coast Lightning thrashing the Melbourne Vixens 46-34. Rugby Wellington Hurricanes 21 leading Auckland 0. Kick-off from Tedesco, down to that northern end of the ground. The Cowboys will return it by Griffin Neame. He got straight through one and now caught 15 out from his own line. Played to Marnie. He sends it right as the Cowboys take it 21 out from their own line and an 18-6 advantage here in the first half. Marnie goes right to Lukey. He charges there into Walker, Sabala, and one other defender as well. 29 out from the goal line is Angus Crichton. The Cowboys, they're doing the little things really well here at the moment. Capitalising on the Roosters' poor form right now. Drinkwater sends it left to McIntyre. He's put on his back, 4 short of halfway. Last tackle, Marnie sends the ball right. The kick downfield from Jake Clifford. Towering kick. Cody Ramsey on the right wing under it. He catches it. 15 out from his own goal line, and that might be the highlight of the whole weekend. Cody Ramsey scoring his first try in 1,350 games, something like that, and he opened the scoring in the 10th minute of the game to give the Roosters the lead. Well, that's certainly evaporated. Now the Roosters working in centre field. They get to within 12 metres of halfway. Ball's going to be played now to Robson. Takes off from dummy half. Or was it Tedesco getting in there? It was. Now Robson, he's in there. Goes centre field right. Away to Butcher. And he's going to be caught 8 metres in Cowboys territory. And that's Nat Butcher on the field. The short side right on the last. Cherry Evans, high kick down to Drinkwater. He's under it, catches it, 10 metres out from his own goal line, then accelerates up the middle, taken 15 out from his own line. 5 minutes 20 left in the half. Cowboys lead here by 18 points to 6. As now Burns has scored 25 out from his own line.
Yeah, they look a little bit nervous, don't they, the Roosters at the moment? They're chancing their arm, and you got Tedesco just trying to create something out of nothing, out of the dummy half there. But the Cowboys, they're just doing a good job for the middle of the field. They're defending very, very well, and they're working hard from the inside out, which is really making it hard for the Roosters to make any space on the outside men.
Zach Labour plays it. Marnie from dummy half. Caught by Collins, 5 metres in Roosters territory. Tell you what, Roosters struggling to get back to 10. On the last, Clifford runs it, then puts up the kick down to Junior Ponga. Ponga catches this one, and here Lukey hits him with everything. 10 metres out from the Roosters line and 18 in from the western touch line. Ball's going to be played to Sam Walker. He gets it away open side right as the Roosters through Savala. 12 out from their own line. North Queensland 18. Roosters 6. 4 minutes 30 to go in the half. Roosters inside their own 20-metre line. Ramsey plays the ball to Tedesco. He sends it right to Wong. Hess comes in over the top with Marnie. 29 out from the goal line. Plays it to Robson. Comes left in that Butcher. Butcher beats one tackle. Up over the 40. Now hits the ground. 9 short of halfway. Last tackle Roosters. Comes to the right, Cherry Evans from inside the 40. Drills the kick over the head of Labour. Bouncing end over end. Labour huffs and puffs and blows it over the dead ball line. 20-metre tap. 7 tackle set for the Cowboys. A kicking error there from Daly Cherry Evans. And they just all of a sudden don't look like they're doing anything with confidence, the Roosters.
No, they're definitely not. They're just going through the motions at the moment. I'll tell you what it is, they're tired, they're fatigued, and the Cowboys have done such a good job to keep the Roosters at bay, and they're playing the Cowboys game at the moment.
Now Marnie inside his 30. Plays it to Drinkwater, goes right to Braden Burns, tackled 13 short of halfway. He plays it. Drinkwater sends it left to Neem. Caught 2 short of halfway. Remember, no Taumalolo, no Dearden, 2 really key plays for the Cowboys. It's now a right foot step from Cotter. Good run again. He's taken 38 metres out. Plays it to Marnie quickly. Goes short side right to Clifford. Dummied inside. Managed to beat the first. Can't beat Crichton. And he'll play it on the last. 22 out from the Roosters line to Marnie. Short side right it goes to Drinkwater. He puts a little left foot jab. Off the boot of Walker. Played that. And Liam Sutton didn't get a good touch on it. And it ends up with Tedesco, who's caught for the Roosters. 22 out from his own goal line.
All the Roosters look tired. Look, they're over their haunches. They're struggling to run.
They do, don't they? And it's not hot. Here's Junior Ponga on his own 30. I think it peaked at 23 degrees today. Comes right to Cody Ramsey. Tackled 12 short of halfway. 2 minutes 30 left in the half. So maybe what happens in this 2.5 minutes could be crucial. Siwa Wong right edge. Plays it 2 short of halfway to Robson. Fires it away left to Walker. Tedesco. Long cutout pass over the top to a juggling Junior Ponga. But he's going to be claimed here by Burns and Chester and flung over the western touchline. 12 short of halfway. The Cowboys will get to play the ball. And this is a bit of a mess for the Roosters at the moment. John Gibbs on the touchline.
Well, that was great play, though. They held him up. Tom Chester was the main man. Then he got help, and the cavalry came. They're playing like when I was in my 60s, full of vim, vigor, and vitality, the Cowboys.
Yeah, good. So the Cowboys will play 12 short of halfway. I am loving watching Tom Chester play.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, Tom Chester. But I tell you what, even Braden Burden has done an awesome job. He's the one who gets underneath the ball, and then the leg drive from Tom Chester to force Ponga into the touchline there. Brilliant work. They're just working for each other at the moment, the Cowboys.
Sorry, Louis. 90 seconds to go in the half from the scrum win. The ball played by McIntyre. It comes right to Neem. And he just encroaches into Roosters territory by about 3 metres and stands in the tackle. Played to Marnie. Goes left to Ruben Cotter. Cotter's been terrific. And here he's caught centre field. 39 out from the line with 1:12 to go in the half. He'll play the ball to Marnie. He sends it right to Clifford. Plays out the back Drinkwater. Runs into Egan Butcher and Reece Robson. And he's felled 28 away from the Roosters line. 2 tackles left this set for the Cowboys. Marnie. Short side right dummies goes himself. Claimed by Robson. 15 out from the line. Last play North Queensland with this 18-6 lead. And they go short side right. Drinkwater to Clifford. Kicked it into the boot of Egan Butcher. Picked up by Clifford. 6 more tackles awarded, but he's knocked the ball on Clifford in regathering it. So that momentum or that advantage has been lost. It'll be a Rooster scrum feed. 10 out for their own line. A little bit fortuitously. 32 seconds to go in the half. And it was played out by Nat Butcher. And then Jake Clifford reached down low to pick it up and knock the ball on.
It was a tough pick-up.
It was, yeah.
A lot of people around him. Those hands and feet everywhere.
Gibbsy would have done it in the 60s.
Yeah, easy.
No problem.
Doing it in his 70s.
Oh, here's the scrum to be fed by the Roosters. Actually, you know what? He could.
Look at him. He's out there running around.
He's like a polar bear too. His room temperature in the hotel was about 4.2 degrees and he was thriving in it. Roosters 20 metres out from their own line. Of course, the fact he couldn't work the air conditioner didn't help. Ball play, 10 seconds to go in the half as Nat Butcher hits it up in the centre. Caught 28 out from his own goal line. 3 seconds to go. Last play, Robson goes right to Cherry Evans, holds it up, then links up with Tedesco. Siren sound and a great smothering tackle on the Roosters. I think Walker tried to kick it. Picked up by the Cowboys. It is play on. They have the ball. Here's an obstruction as they're all running into each other and succumbing in the tackle is Purdue eventually. So it is the end of the half. 18-6. It was not always brilliant, but the Cowboys certainly the dominant team. As we go, hang on, we've got a challenge here from referee.
Half time. Roosters are challenging on their change possession over here. Roosters tackled off the ball.
Why would you bother?
Yep.
You don't know, but they are.
I really don't understand why they're bothering him.
You wouldn't want to lose your challenge here, would you?
What are you going to do?
They're challenging you.
Kick up field and go for a 2-point field
They're
goal?
challenging you guys tackle a player off the ball.
So all we can see on our screen is captain's challenge. Now here we go. Walker put in the kick.
No, he's already committed.
Yeah, confronted by Labour.
He's initially committed to the tackle. The ball then rebounds. The Cowboys then can see that the Rooster is trying to pick the ball up and tackles him without the ball.
On the second go.
Your penalty.
I think that's fair, you know.
The captain's challenge is successful.
what they're
I think Liam Kennedy actually explained that really well, Louis. The first one was zero problem.
Yeah.
And then, as Walker tried to regain the ball, he was tackled again.
Yeah, it makes sense. But I still don't get what's the point.
Oh, the challenge, well, I can't argue with that.
Yep.
But it is a successful challenge.
What they do now, just kick up field and have one play.
Let's find out together, shall we?
It'd be nice if they score and prove us both wrong. But
Well, no. No, there's no we at the moment, especially if they do score. It's only you.
oh, right, eh? Well, you might as well say Gabe said bingo.
No, don't. Here's the touch finder.
2-pointer.
Jerry Evans, 5 metres in Cowboys territory. I tell you what, it'd be a mighty kick from here. 18-6 Cowboys. Tat taken. Jerry Evans attempts it. It's about 10 metres short. It bounces to the right of the post and over the dead ball line.
We just wasted another
Not even a half-point field goal.
40 seconds for no reason.
So that is half-time, and it's 18-6 North Queensland leading the Sydney Roosters. For the Cowboys, tries to Brayden Burns in the 23rd minute. Scott Drinkwater in the 28th. Burns again in the 32nd. So the damage in a 9-minute period. All 3 Cowboys tries. Jake Clifford 3 goals from 3 attempts. Tom Chester on report in the 8th minute. Matt Lodge on report and Sinbin in the 12th minute. That was for a high tackle on Lindsay Collins. 3 restarts, 1 successful challenge. For the Roosters, a try to Cody Ramsey, a heartwarming try. Sam Walker 1 from 1, a successful challenge and 3 restarts. And by my tally, the penalties in favour of the Roosters 4-3. At times it was sloppy, Luke Lewis, in that first half, but the Cowboys thoroughly deserved the lead, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely they do. I think they struggled, for a little bit there. The Roosters had a lot of momentum, had all the field position, but then all of a sudden it just changed. A couple of errors from the Roosters and uncharacteristic ones too from Tedesco. That gave them a little bit of field position, the Cowboys, and they made the Roosters pay. 18 points to 6, but I feel like they're just working a lot harder off the ball and with the ball for each other, the Cowboys. The Roosters look a little bit lost at the moment.
Gibbsy, your thoughts, mate, on the first half?
Yeah, no, it was a great effort there by the Cowboys to come back after trailing 6-0. And not only that, they had a player in the sin bin, so they handled that really, really well. But the Roosters seem to do this. We said before the game that they do afford you opportunities. They afforded the Cowboys opportunity. They took advantage. By the way, Daly Cherry Evans has got 29 field goals and not 1 2-pointer. So that was very, very ambitious. But they have come from behind the Roosters several times in this winning run that they've been on. So game on for the second half.
All right, good job, Jonty, and give Lara our best. So it is half-time. It's 18 points to 6. Gives you down there having a chat to the great Lara Pitt, who is one of the most talented league reporters in the game, down there on the touchline for paid television. It's 18-6. We'll preview the next game, Parramatta and Melbourne, shortly with Quentin Hull and Clinton Schifosky. They're down there on the touchline. Around the grounds, Queensland Cup first half, no score. Mackay and Burley. In the AFL three-quarter time, Melbourne 80 now leading Hawthorn 60. In the A-League Women's Grand Final, congratulations Melbourne City. They've beaten Wellington 3-1. Netball final quarter, Sunshine Coast 53 leading Melbourne Vixens 38. Wellington in the rugby leading Auckland 28 points to 7. You're with Luke Lewis, John Gibbs. I'm Andrew Moore, and it's half-time. Cowboys 18 leading Roosters 6. Earlier, Manly Warringah 46 defeated West Tigers 18. More to come, but right now we head to the ABC newsroom.
Hello, this is ABC News with David Rowlands. A man has died after being bitten by a shark off Rottnest Island, around 20 kilometres west of Perth. David Webber reports. Emergency services were advised of a possible shark attack off the coast of Rottnest shortly before 10 a.m. A man in his late 30s was in the water at a reef off the western end of the island where he was bitten. The man was brought to shore to be treated by paramedics, but he couldn't be saved. Jared Young saw the aftermath.
One of the other boats that his mate was sort of on came in. He looked like he was in a bit of distress, maybe a bit of shock from the incident sort of thing of his friend.
WA Police will prepare a report for the coroner. US President Donald Trump says Chinese President Xi Jinping agrees with him that the war with Iran must come to an end. Trump's comments come after he concluded the two-day state visit to Beijing. The US and Israel launched the war on Iran at the end of February, and a ceasefire began early last month and continues despite recent incidents in the vital Strait of Hormuz. He says China has offered to help resolve the conflict, but help always comes at a price.
If he wants help, that's great. But we don't need help. And you know the problem with help? When somebody helps you, they always want something on the other side. That's the way help works.
The Kremlin says Russian President Vladimir Putin will visit China in the coming week. It says Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping will discuss bilateral relations and exchange views on key international and regional issues. The scheduled meeting comes just after a week after US President Donald Trump visited Beijing and held talks with Mr. Xi, including on trade and the war in the Middle East. The federal government has responded to opposition leader Angus Taylor's vow to amend Australia's Sex Discrimination Act following a federal court ruling. Political reporter Lexi Junowick has more.
Yesterday, the federal court upheld a decision to rule the exclusion of a transgender woman from a female-only app constituted unlawful gender identity discrimination. Mr. Taylor says the outcome confirms that Australian law does not properly protect single-sex spaces for women and girls, and pledged the coalition will amend the Sex Discrimination Act if it wins government next election. In response, a federal government spokesperson says it believes all people are entitled to respect, and that 4 days after the federal budget, the Liberals are choosing to demonise migrants and focus on the court decision.
The Tasmanian government says it will bring in laws to close a loophole that allows some churches to avoid being sued for the actions of their priests. A November 2024 High Court decision known as DP versus Bird meant that priests were not considered employees of churches, and therefore some churches could not be sued for the actions of religious leaders. The decision affected victim survivors of child sexual abuse who already had cases before court, as well as those yet to bring cases. Tasmania joins other states and territories in making changes in response to the decision. Attorney General Guy Barnett says legislation will be released for consultation in the coming weeks.
Today's announcement responds to the decision in Bird and DP from 2024 to allow for those claims to go backwards and to be retrospective. There was an anomaly created by the High Court decision.
Polling has just closed in Brisbane's north in a by-election for the Queensland seat of Stafford. The race is expected to come down to Labor's Luke Richmond and the LNP's Fiona Hammond. Labor, which has won the seat in 9 of the last 10 elections, has campaigned heavily on health, while the LNP has focused on fuel security. Mr. Richmond says his opponent's messages haven't resonated with the electorate.
There is a degree of frustration from locals that the LNP are talking about plans that are decades in the making and not doing anything about relieving the immediate cost of living pressures that people are facing right now.
The family of a 96-year-old Victorian man who's been missing for 6 days say they're desperate for answers about him. The man, known as David, was last seen in Melbourne CBD and is believed to have later travelled to Lilydale in the city's northeast. The Bulleen man's family says he's a Cantonese speaker who understands little English and needs to take daily medication. His grandson says he's very concerned.
It's very concerning because, like I said, it's been 6 days and he hasn't taken his medication. He needs it. If he's gone for too long, it's gonna impact his life.
ABC News.
Bet you didn't know we're the world's biggest gamblers.
Totally crippled my life.
Bingo!
I'm finding out why and if we really are the lucky country. Join me, Sean McAuliffe, Going for Broke.
Starts Tuesday, May 19 on ABC TV and ABC iView.
ABC sports coverage of the 2026 NRL Premiership.
It's Magic Round.
Dummy half Zavala. He gets it away to the right. Tedesco then links up with Connor Watson away to Nafahu White, middle of the ground. Striped away from one, threw it on the ground. Half volleyed by Watson. Watson puts in a stab kick. Toya brilliant. Toya goes right to Ramsey. And Cody Ramsey's over to score a brilliant try. Great vision by Connor Watson. And what a moment for Cody Ramsey. He scooped on it. He scores a try in the corner. And the Sydney Roosters strike first. He plays it to Marnie. He spins it away right. Through hands it comes. Drinkwater to Clifford. Cut out ball. Out to the right wing. And diving over to score a try for the North Queensland Cowboys is the winger Braden Burns. Try to the Cowboys. They hit back. Marnie goes left. Finds Liam Sutton. Puts up a beautifully weighted cross-field kick. The ball's lost by the Roosters. Picked up by the Cowboys. And they've got a try. Johnny on the spot there was Drinkwater. He and Cotter were there in the in-goal area, and it's a try to North Queensland. Cowboys are in front. 10 metres out. Played to Marnie, spins it away right. Clifford on the pass on. Sutton links up with Chester. Got it away to Burns. He's over. He takes Pronger over the line with him. Try Cowboys. Brilliant work, Sutton and Chester, and a great finish by Burns.
The 2026 NRL Premiership.
It's Magic Round on your radio, ABC Sport Digital Radio,
And ABC Listen.
Oh, we should have had highlights of the mascot race. Captain Charger streaked away to beat the Melbourne Storm mascot, followed by the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldog. Half-time, 18-6. Cowboys lead Roosters. Next, Parramatta and the Melbourne Storm. Quentin Hull calling the action with the chalk. Clinton Chafofsky and Zane Bojack. Q and Chalker downstairs on the touchline. Q, good evening again.
I was almost hoping that they just delayed that race, and I could have called it for you from down here, Andrew. Just wanted to get a feel of conditions at ground level with Clinton Chafofsky.
It would have been right up there with Usain Bolt for you, wouldn't it?
Oh, look, among the highlights, that's for sure, that's for sure. Look, as far as the teams are concerned for this upcoming game, Junior Barlow's gone to the bench for Parramatta, which will see Charlie Geimer start in the front row for the Eels, who have got the one more win than the Storm, only their third victory of the season last Sunday when they broke their 7-game losing streak against the West Tigers. So, Clinton, welcome to Magic Round. How's it feel on the touchline?
Great to be here. This is bringing back memories. So close to the sideline. Just watched the last couple of minutes of that first half as well. Great atmosphere down here, Q. Really happy to be here and enjoying it. Great fun.
And look, the Cowboys have got a good lead in this one. Maybe this is the close game. We haven't really seen a close game in Magic Round yet. Dare we hope that we might get the close one today? Para and Melbourne, what are you thinking?
Luckily, we might get to call that one. I think it will be close. I think Melbourne back in form last week against the Tigers. That form's not too great. They got pumped again today. Parramatta got smoked by them at the start of the year by the Storm. So I reckon Jason Riles will have them up, ready to play really well here tonight.
And as ever, we've got storylines around Origin. Look, you're pretty close to Melbourne. Firstly, we know that Harry Grant's one of your men. Seemed like he got back to some of his better form last week. We know he's going to get beat. Cam Munster finally finding some form. Boy, they're different too when Jerome Hughes is up and going. It looked different for Melbourne last week.
Oh, it really did. Jerome Hughes really got them going forward. But both of those players were in form, the 9 and the 6 in Harry and Cameron Munster. We seen Billy Slater coming through the tunnel, didn't we? Had a quick chat to him, wished him all the best in State of Origin. He looks fit enough to play, Billy, so if they're short, they can chuck him in pair of boots as well.
What about the other number 7? Is Moses the man to help lead the Blues to the Origin Holy Land? Big look on Mitch tonight.
Yeah, I think he will. He's always played well in the Origin arena. I think he'll be up here for a really big game as well. He likes the big stage. Mitchell Moses is no bigger stage than here tonight. This is buzzing.
And we've had some sort of Saturday night games of Magic Round, so the fans leave. I'm just wondering, with these two teams, pretty desperate. Just get the feeling it's going to be pretty raucous. We've done a few third game on a Saturdays, and they've got a different feel. Everyone's had a big day. These two teams, though, they're firing and ready to go.
Oh, I reckon they'll hang around on the Saturday. They're all pretty sore stuff, ready to go. It's like a nightclub in here at the moment. So, yeah, hopefully they hang around. Hopefully it's a close game, and I'm sure it will be.
Just got DJ Johnny in the corner. Absolutely. I know we've got a great spot high up the top there, Maury, but I just thought I'd get downstairs.
Down here. Can we call it from down here?
Oh, we get the card table out. What do you reckon? Like we do, like you guys do, Andrew, when you go to Margie and Bathurst and those places. It'll be fun, that's for sure. So looking forward to this one. Repeating that late change. Junior Barlow goes to the bench, and Charlie Geimer starting in the front row for Parramatta, who've got the 4 wins for the year, and the Storm only 3. I don't know whether we're going to get the same storyline of Penrith last year with Melbourne, but certainly Melbourne have put themselves in the same position as the Panthers. Really intriguing match coming up.
My only issue with your plan is saying down there is getting the mic off Gibbsy for a second time.
Yeah.
That might be the tough one.
Yeah, we got it off him once, and, you know, he's nattering to everyone.
He is.
He is the king. You've got, here come the Cowboys running past me. Great, really close at hand. There's Helen Lukey, there's Clifford. How good's Jake Clifford going as well, by the way? Jackson Purducci is an athletic-looking young man. They've run past me. So I had to call him out there. Matt Lodge has basically just run past me as well, right among it here, Maury.
Yeah, mate, I might have to get the mic off you in a sec. Well done. Thank you, Clinton, and they'll be joined by Zane Bojack for the Parramatta Melbourne game. Cowboys first team out for the second half, leading by 18 points to 6 around the grounds in the Queensland Cup first half. Mackay 6, Burleigh Bears 4. AFL final quarter, Melbourne 88 leading Hawthorn 60. In the netball final quarter, Sunshine Coast 65 leading the Melbourne Vixens 50. And in the Super Rugby, Wellington Hurricanes thrashing Auckland Blues 40 points to 12. You're with Luke Lewis, John Gibbs, I'm Andrew Moore. Second half about to begin. The Cowboys running right to left, defending the southern end will kick off shortly. Louis, and they're deserved 12-point leaders here, the Cowboys, but they can't afford to lessen their intensity at all against the Roosters.
No, absolutely not. Like, 12 points is so easy to come back from, but the Roosters just need to pick up the way they've been playing. That wasn't the best 40 minutes from them, but we have seen them come from behind before and put on an absolute clinic. So I'd like to see the Cowboys continue to play the way they've been playing and keep the pressure on the Roosters, but I think this should be a better second half.
All right, Clifford will get us underway. 18-6 North Queensland earlier. It was a win for Warringah over West, 46-18. And a few people telling me too at half-time that they believe Lehigh Hopewadi will have a case to answer for pushing referee Grant Atkins in the first half of that opening game. So from the kick-off, the Roosters have it 16 out for their own line and 10 in from the eastern touchline. Collins tackled. He plays the ball to Robson. He sends it open side right to Junior Ponga at a mixed time of things, having replaced Daniel Tupou very early in the game. Tupou gone with a calf injury. Ponga had to go for an 8-try and then made a costly error that led to a Cowboys try. Crichton outside his 30. They give away 6 again with a ridiculous play. The Cowboys in that particular tackle. So the Roosters now, they get back-to-back set restarts. Todd Payton must be cringing as the Roosters now take it 8 metres in Cowboys territory. Ball played by Nat Butcher. It comes to the right through hands. Tedesco, Cherry Evans. Back on the inside it goes Wong. Siwa Claude 32 out. And now they give away a penalty for high tackle. This is a disastrous start from the Cowboys. Penalty goes to the Roosters. Their 5th of the night, 32 metres out.
Yeah, absolutely. Not the best start here, but it gets a little bit unlucky there. I'm going to say Sam McIntyre. He gets hit low there, Wong, and then as he's coming down, he actually hits the forearm of McIntyre.
He hit the forearm.
The head.
I think McIntyre's forearm might have been the hitting head. Correct. Here's the Roosters. It comes to the right. Walker turns it into Nat Butcher. And the human thumb's going to be caught 16 metres out from the Cowboys line. Early chance here for the Roosters. Play to Robson. Goes left through hands. Egan Butcher. Got it to Tedesco to Crichton. Standing in the tackle. 7 out from the goal line. 20 in from touch in the southeast corner. Robson fires it out right to Walker. Turns it back in on the inside. Another set restart. The Cowboys are handing this to the Roosters on a platter. Robson goes to the right. Cut out ball away to Rob Toyer. He steps back in field, taken by Liam Sutton and Marnie. 10 out from the line and 15 in from touch western side. Cherry Evans goes left to Walker, then away to Nat Butcher. He straightens into Reuben Cotter. Tackled 7 metres out from the goal line. Robson goes left away. Walker turns it back on the inside to Nat Butcher. He's tackled half a metre out from the goal line. Played to Robson against his old teammates, of course, and he's nailed, but it's another set restart. They're offside. They'll lose the person to the bin again very shortly. Cherry Evans, he sends the ball to the right edge. Tackle made here on Wong, 10 metres out. Played to Rob Toyer. There goes left Cherry Evans. Turns it into Egan Butcher. Spins in the tackle but felled. 6 metres out. Played to Robson. Goes left to Walker. Then away to Cherry Evans. Scoot past one. Got a wraparound pass that went straight to the Cowboys interception. 5 metres out. How on earth did the Cowboys hold on? And a costly blunder from Daly. Cherry Evans lets the Cowboys off the hook. 3 gone second half. North Queensland 18, Roosters 6 as the Cowboys take it to their 20.
Oh, it looks like the Roosters forgot how to attack for some reason. Had all those sets on the line there. They kept getting the set restarts from the referee, Toddy Smith, but they just couldn't get it right. Good work there by the Cowboys. Good resilience.
Cohen Hess up the middle now, taken 11 short of halfway by Collins and Egan Butcher. Played to Marnie, goes right to Clifford for a kick from inside the 40 on the last. Good distance on it, taken by Tedesco. 8 metres out from his own line, heads over the 10, gets to the 20, but the chase catches him. 23 out from the Roosters line. Let's check him downstairs. Johnny Gibbs.
Well, they had their chances, and that's what Todd Payton was talking about. The Roosters are dangerous, don't give them a chance. Well, they just completely disregarded and disobeyed his instructions. They came out with 3 fundamental errors, and Trent Robinson said, you've got yourselves into this mess. You can get out of it. You know what to do. And just on Lehigh Hopewadi, interesting, I spoke to a few people down here at ground level, Andrew, and they also concur with you. He might be in trouble.
All right, mate, here's the Roosters. Gibbsy spreading it left to Tedesco, and they put him down finally. Clifford, one of 3 defenders there with Chester, and Lukey, 8 metres in Cowboys territory on the last. It comes to the right. Sam Walker puts up the shonkiest looking kick you've ever seen. It could be dangerous. It's allowed to bounce, but ends up bouncing right into the arms of Zach Labour, 18 metres out from the North Queensland goal line. He plays the ball to Liam Sutton, and it comes away up inside right as North Queensland working 25 out from their own line, leading 18-6. Ball played by Purdue to Drinkwater. He sends it to the right side. They're up to their 30, the Cowboys. Play to Marnie. Goes left to Neem. Griffin Neem takes on the defence. 3 of them there to put him to the ground, including Egan Butcher. 9 short of halfway. Also in there was his brother Nat. Marnie goes left to Scott Drinkwater, looking for a 40-20 off the left boot. The ball going to that northwest corner. Ramsey's back there. Takes it one-handed. Clutches it into his chest. 5 out from his own line. And can't beat the chase. Great chase. Great tackle. Sam McIntyre. 15 out from the Roosters line. Played to Walker. Gee, flat pass at best, going left to Toya, and Rob Toya's tackle 20 out from his own line. Sam Walker dummy half. Works it left to Junior Ponga. He scored 29 away from his own line. 5 gone second half. Cowboys leading 18-6. Here's a good strong surge by Lindsay Collins. About 18 metres. He'll play 2 metres short of halfway. Does so now to Robson. Goes left to Walker. Quick hands to Desco. Waits the ball to Ponga, and he's caught on that far side of the field. And in there was Burns and Chester. On the last, comes back. Walker hit heavily by Marnie. Flew through the air. This will be a penalty. Drinkwater takes the catch, 5 out. And it's a penalty going to the Roosters. I think that P in the whistle might need replacing down there. There was an ordinary whistle blow from Todd Smith, but that looked to be live at least. A very silly play for Marnie. Sam Walker's in the air, and not as dangerous as I thought, but it was a very awkward call from Walker, and at very least deserved the penalty. It was careless from him.
Well, he was right there. He just had to tackle him to the ground. I think it's okay. But, he just does some silly things. You know what I loved about the Origin the other night, on Thursday night, was that the kick pressures like that never got caught back. It was beautiful to watch. But you get touched here in the NRL, you can't do it.
But Louis, I've got to say, Ben, I would have awarded that penalty from here.
Yeah, look, to be fair, I reckon if he takes him to the ground and play on, he could have more in there.
He did.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why it was a bit silly, because he could have mitigated that easily. Roosters, meanwhile, from the tap, Cherry Evans gets it away to Collins. He's scored 8 metres out from the goal line. Another chance here for the Roosters, trailing 18-6, and another set restart. Comes away left. They've got to score, the Roosters. Surely, with all this possession, ball's going to be played 2 metres out to Robson. He fires it left now to Walker. Then it goes quickly through hands, and it's knocked on by Ponga after a poor pass from Tedesco. The Sydney Roosters, they've all got 10 thumbs at the moment. 6 minutes 30 gone second half. North Queensland 18, Sydney Roosters 6, and Reid Marnie, among others, breathes a sigh of relief. But yet another awkward play there from the Sydney Roosters.
Yeah, well, the pass wasn't too bad, but when you got pressure like that, you've got to pop it out, but you've got to be able to catch them. But I don't reckon even if you catch it, they're going to score. Really good scramble defence, great pressure from the Cowboys, putting more pressure on the outside man, which makes them have to play those big plays, and they're very low percentage plays as well. So good work by the Cowboys. I reckon they're doing everything really well at the moment.
Yeah, they are. Apart from giving away
set restarts
and penalties, yeah. They've got a 13 out from their own line. But you know what they're doing, Louis? The teams aren't doing this yet. They're defending their mistakes.
Correct.
They're finding a way. They're showing resilience, which is awesome. Now the Cowboys, Marnie. He sends the ball centre field. And they have it just outside their 20-metre line. Ball's played and it comes to the right to Griffin Neame. After the ball was played there, another of the interchange players has come on for North Queensland. And that is Wiramu Greg, the former Parramatta Eel. Kick downfield from Clifford. Bounces to Ramsey. 22 out from his own line. 4 in from the western touchline. McIntyre again leading the chase with Liam Sutton. 28 out from the Roosters line. So Wiramu Greg on the field. The ball played and it goes from Sherry Evans. He sends it centre field left to Wong. Tackled 12 short of halfway. Score as it was at the break. 18-6 North Queensland. 8 gone second half. Now it's Junior Ponga on the left edge. He's claimed 8 short of the halfway line. There was Helam Lukey. Robson, short side left to Walker. Dummy spins, pirouettes, tackle. 2 short of halfway. He'll get to his feet where McGregor was in there with Lukey. Now comes centre field right for the Roosters. Butcher put to the ground. 3 metres in Cowboys territory. That was Nat. On the last, Robson goes right. Cherry Evans. Right foot kick. Drinkwater's under it. He catches it 10 out from his own line. Slips away from Siwa Wong. Claimed 12 out from his own goal line. Let's check in on the touchline. Johnny Gibbs.
Yeah, look, these mistakes that you're talking about by the Roosters, they're just fundamental. And I think Junior Ponga, there's no lack of effort, but gee, he can come up with an error and it puts his side under enormous pressure. Daniel Tupou, his loss in the early stages of the game to that calf muscle injury was a big one.
Indeed, mate. Here's the Cowboys Chester. He scored 26 out from his own line. Plays the ball to Marnie. Goes left to Wiramu Greg. He's a big body and that's a good strong run by Wiramu. Caught 10 short of halfway. Played on the last. Marnie short side right. And the kick comes from Clifford from about the 40-metre line. Ponga lost confidence. Withdrew his hands. The ball bounces in goal. Ponga's back there desperately hoping it goes dead. It doesn't. But he beats one. Now he's nailed in goal. Oh, Junior Ponga, he does not have any confidence at all. Great chase by Cotter, and Burns might have been out there. Line drop out, Roosters. That should have been a comfortable take by the Roosters winger. Half an hour to go. North Queensland 18, Sydney Roosters 6.
Yeah, well, they're absolutely bamboozled at the moment, the Sydney Roosters. There's some of the mistakes they're making is absolutely crazy. Haven't seen it from a long period of time, but the ball just sits up nicely, and he goes the short line drop out from the Roosters, and it's ugly.
It's a little dribbler. Straight to Ruben Cotter. He picks it up, and he's going to be tackled 8 metres out from the Roosters line. Now a great chance here from the Cowboys. The Roosters concede a set restart, the 4th to North Queensland. They have it 8 metres out from the goal line. Well, just another one. His arm's getting tired. Marnie goes left. This time away to support. Neame's tackle. He'll play the footy. It's 5 now to the Cowboys. Now centre field left it goes. Drinkwater from a standing start accelerates. Tackled 9 out from the goal line by Siwa Wong. Plays the ball to Marnie. Comes right now to Wiramu Greg. Surrounded by 3 Roosters and claimed. 4 out from the line in front of the Northern Sticks. Marnie goes left away. Through hands. Drinkwater. Pass to Clifford. Great hands. And what a tackle to save the day and metre out from the goal line. Well played. Marnie kicked it straight into the Roosters' mark at Cherry Evans, and he regains the footy. Not played at, says referee Smith. So still the last. Marnie signalling 6 to go, but the referee wasn't. It's come short side left to Purdue. You can't just be tackled like that at the last. And it's change over to the Roosters, 7 out from their own line.
There's a reason why they do that now. And I was talking to a few of the players about this. How come you don't kick it always on the last and go for a repeat set at a minimum? They go, it's actually easier to finish 1 in, 1 out than it is to go for it because the short line dropouts are 50-50. They're happy. They would rather go 1 in, 1 out.
Makes it a really boring footy. I appreciate the explanation though, because we're seeing it more and more, aren't we, for sure? As now the Roosters send it left away to Connor Watson. He scored 23 out from his own line. The Fahu White back on the field of the Roosters. I'll get to some of your texts in a sec as well as the Roosters. Now Angus Crichton, a good bumping run, got straight through Neem. Taken now by Cotter and Marnie. 13 short of halfway. Good quick play to ball. Robson goes right to White. He'll give them direction. Got straight through Marnie. Tackled on halfway. Last tackle. Played to Robson. Goes to his right. Spencer Lenu looks like he's coming back on the field. Good kick. Down to the western touchline. Leaping catch by Ramsey. But he's tackled immediately by Laybutt. 17 out from the Cowboys line. 28 minutes left. North Queensland 18. Leading the Sydney Roosters 6 as now the Cowboys take it outside their 20. On the text line 0467 920 222. And Tom McKaylee back on the field now for the Cowboys. Feel strongly about dreaming, bing, 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 says Trish. John and Calandra says the DCE and Teddy blowing their origin selection. How's the ground holding up, Andrew, from John and Maureen and Kipper Ring? Ground looks really good. It's been chewed up a little bit today, as you'd expect, but no, this is in great nick. Reed Marnie dummy half. He sends it right to Greg, and Wirramu's caught, put to the ground, 8 metres in Roosters territory. Last play, Marnie sends it right to Clifford. The kick from 42 metres out, down to the right wing of Cody Ramsey, under zero pressure, takes it 7 out from his own goal line, and he's surrounded. Good tackle over the top by Sutton, just outside his 10. 18-6 Cowboys, 27 minutes left. Touchline, John Gibbs.
Well, we've got it on the left wing. Here they go. There's a chance out wide, but good cover defence. They're covering the ground beautifully. I was going to say on that left wing, Junior Ponga is having a nightmare, but on the right wing, Cody Ramsey doing some very good things. Not only did he score the only try for the Roosters, a try-saving tackle a few moments ago may well have been a game-saving tackle by Ramsey.
Here's the Roosters now with a few offloads. Robson got the pass away left, now back towards centre field. Spencer Lenu, but he's cut down 2 metres in Cowboys territory. Plays the ball now, out of dummy half. Walker works the ball right through, hands to Bahu, White straight past 1-2. He's over the 30, past another. Got a ball away to Connor Watson, was it forward? No. He's dragged down 13 out from the goal line. Last tackle, Robson goes left, Walker, left foot, step past one, will he score? The ball goes free, and it's a contest from the goal line, and referee Todd Smith will go to the bunker. Walker reckons he scored.
No, I'm going to check that. Okay, Liam. Yeah, starting no try. Had the ball initially kicked into the post. We need to review the pickup. Live decision, knock on Roosters.
So, 26 minutes left. Yep. Currently, North Queensland 18, Roosters 6. And we'll see what happened. There's heavy traffic around Sam Walker, who's still down on his haunches. Having a look at the video screen.
No.
Did he ever get through the ball?
Walker kicks the ball.
Why does he kick it?
Right foot.
But why does he kick it? Like he had Ruben Cotter.
Look at the actions of
back treaty.
Haley.
It's come off his leg 3 times.
He pulls out.
So he kicked it off his right boot, came off his left leg, then his left knee.
And then kicks again off the right knee.
Ricochets what off the upright. This replay so backward and forward, it's hard to keep up. Louis.
Just clearing all available angles.
Michael Carrianos just texted me with a question for you.
Yep.
What's Dewey?
Oh, I'm gobsmacked at the moment. But
just looking at all available angles.
He's got nutcase.
Well, I can't keep up because he's not letting the play roll on, so we can't make a decision. Well, it's not. It's going at a 400 miles an hour fast forward rewind.
It's not he was the director, but I know what you're saying. This is outrageous. So did it bounce off Cotter or the upright? Either way,
it's off the upright. It doesn't come off Cotter. There, hits the pad.
But then what happens next? That's what we've got to see, and it keeps going back earlier in the replay.
Yeah, okay, that's a kick. It comes off his...
And McKaylee did well, Louis. He was going to tackle Walker.
Yeah,
assuming he picked it up and pulled out. That's no problem.
And the ball's going in. All right, here we go now.
And then
have a look at Cotter's left arm.
Cotter's holding on to Walker.
So what are they going to try? Well, but he doesn't know where the ball
Ruben
is.
Cotter grabs Sam Walker. Just need to clear if it touches Sam's thumb.
But if Sam Walker's going to pick the ball up.
It touches Sam's thumb here, which is a knock-on.
Yes.
Ruben Cotter tackles Sam Walker without possession.
But it's a knock-on, so it doesn't matter.
Well, no, if you tackled off the ball, it's still penalty.
But he said Sam Walker knocked it on, and then he made the tackle. So what's the difference?
You know what we do in this situation?
Just go to Gibbsy.
Okay, down to you, Johnson.
We are ruling out a penalty try.
There's going to be a penalty right in
There's too
front
many
to the
Roosters players
Roosters.
and
And
Cowboys
that's the
players
right
in the
decision.
vicinity.
He was kneeing the ball, Sam Walker.
Decision made.
He only knocked it on late, but he was held back before Louis, before Sam Walker had the ball. So the decision is the correct one.
Yep.
I must admit, I struggled to criticise the bunker there at all. That was a very tough.
I feel like the bunker made that really hard.
Ruben.
Yeah, I know, but on that occasion,
No, thank you. I'll explain a minute.
I don't
Obviously,
know
the
it was
ball's
there.
bouncing around there. You grab him before he gets a touch. It's a try-scoring scenario. It's a professional foul. You're in the bin.
I find that extraordinarily tough, I've got to say. So Ruben Cotter goes to the bin. The second Cowboy to be bin today, deemed to be a professional foul. You are gobsmacked, aren't you? You're saying to do this.
I'm about to go home.
Don't go home. That's 2 weeks in a row you've threatened that.
I said about. So,
Also, it's a pretty long way. And we're taking Jonty out for his birthday.
I'll be there. I'll go, what do you want?
Touch shot with Sauce, please. From the tap, it comes right to the far who wide. Great run! Caught only a metre out from the goal line. He'll play the ball now to Robson. The ball's played to him. It comes away to the left centre fielder, Lenu. Lenu's cut down by Marnie and McKaylee. 2 out from the goal line. Dummy half Robson fires it away left Walker. He got quick hands away to support, but the defence from the Cowboys is magnificent. 9 metres out. Is cut to the ground there with Egan Butcher. Cherry Evans hands it off on the inside to Fahu White. He's tackled 5 out from the goal line. Played to Robson. Spins it away left to Walker. Floats it over the top to an unmarked Hugo Zavala. Try to the Roosters. That was 13 on 12. Junior Ponga is nowhere to be seen. He was taken from the field after all his mistakes. And Hugo Zavala now on the left wing scores the try. Still 25 minutes to go. And the Cowboys down to 12 men with 9 minutes left. North Queensland 18, Sydney Roosters 10. The try to Zavala in the corner.
Yeah, you're right. Junior Ponga has come off the field. He's been hooked because of a few of the mistakes, which is a tough going. Just not a night that he's going to want to remember. But
You don't see that often these days.
No, you don't. But sometimes you've got to make that call when things just aren't going your way. You've got to come up with the right play. But this time here, the Roosters do finally get the ball across the line. It's taken them a long time to do it, but Sam Walker throws that classic pass that we've seen from Sam Walker right to left. Hits Hugo Zavala on the chest, and it's game back on, 18-10. There we go. Roosters finally over.
All right, touchline, John Gibbs.
Yeah, it's game on all right, but yeah, that's rare that you see a player hook, but I think he's done the right thing. Hugo Zavala made a couple of mistakes when he was in that same spot on the wing, and comparisons made, and I was talking to Zane, get him to the sideline, Steve Maven, 1987 for South Sydney, similar sort of situation, but they don't often hook them. You could have had Jonathan Sewell, for instance, hooked last night, but nevertheless they've taken advantage. Ruben Cotter, that was, I think they got the decision right to penalise. That was the harshest sin bin I've seen for a long time.
Yeah, I'm with you there. So here's Sam Walker, and it could be a huge call. Still 23 minutes, 47 to go. Sam Walker, 18-10 Cowboys, a massive kick right here. 1 from 1, his kick was from touch. Walker strikes it, you hear boot on ball, heading towards the post, he likes it, he's kicked it. Brilliant goal kicking from Sam Walker and Jake Clifford. 6-point ball game, North Queensland 18, Sydney Roosters 12 with still 23 and a half to go. Your texts are welcome, 0467 920 222. And updating scores around the grounds as well. Queensland Cup half-time. Talk about old school rugby league, Louis. What about this score? Mackay 7, Burleigh 6, 6-7 in the AFL full-time. Melbourne 120 have beaten Hawthorn 81. Netball full-time. Sunshine Coast 66, Melbourne Vixens 56. And Super Rugby second half. Wellington Hurricanes 47, Auckland 24. I just remembered their recovery top 2. We must behave. Here's the kick-off from Clifford. Down to the northeast corner. 18-12 Cowboys. By far and away the tightest Magic round game thus far. Lenu from the kick-off return, taken 18 out from his own line, plays it, and it comes open side right to Nat Butcher. He scored 24 out from his own line. So drama on the left wing all night for the Roosters. Tupou injured very early with a calf. Junior Ponga came on, went for an HIA, made mistakes all over the place. According to Gibbs, he's been Steve Maven. He's been replaced, and then Hugo Zavala on the left wing scores the try. Roosters 6 short of halfway. Good run there by Watson. He plays the ball to Robson. Goes left to Desco. Great tackle to bring him down. Sam McIntyre. Geez, does some good things, McIntyre. On the last. It comes right. Cherry Evans the kick. 42 metres out. Down to Drinkwater. The chase is on. Drinkwater the catch. And then he gets nailed by Toya. 9 out from his own goal line for the Cowboys. Plays the ball to Liam Sutton. He sends it right to Zach Laybutt. He scored 13 out from his own line. 17 and a half gone second half. Cowboys just now 18-12 over the Roosters. There's a tackle made down on the Cowboys 20 on Purdue. He plays it. They work the left edge to Braden Burns. In off the right wing. Caught 30 out from his own line. 15 in from the western touchline. Played to Sutton. He sends the ball open side right. And North Queensland with an offload by Wiremu Greg to Liam Sutton. He links up with further support. And the tackle made now 2 metres short of halfway there on McKaylee. Played to Marnie on the last. Goes right to Clifford. A drilled kick down towards the wing of Ramsey. Sits up for him beautifully though. 11 out from his own goal line. He hits back towards the 20 and he's taken good chase, Liam Sutton, and 2 others 20 out from the Sydney Roosters line. 22 minutes to play. North Queensland 18, Sydney Roosters 12. Now Cherry Evans gets away. Oh, they've opened up here, the Cowboys. Good run, Zavala. Gets to within 14 of halfway. He plays the ball to Walker. Comes back open side right to Watson. Connor caught 4 short of the halfway paint. Plays the ball to Robson. Flat pass goes right to Fahu White. Right up the centre. Another strong run. Bullocking run from White. Stands in the tackle. 35 out from the Cowboys line. They're set to the right. Cherry Evans spins in the tackle but can't offload. And he accepts the tackle. 32 out from the line. Really good defence by Purdue, and there's McIntyre again with Wiremu Greg. Kick from Walker on the last down to Drinkwater. Up he goes with the catch. 10 out from his own line. Advances the footy a couple of metres. He'll play 12 out from his own line. 19 gone second half. North Queensland 18. Roosters at 12. As now the Cowboys through Laybutt have it, Louis. 14 out from their own goal line.
Yeah, the Cowboys have got to hang in there for 5 more minutes to get Ruben Cotter back on the field, but there's a lot of space opening up through the middle of the field of the Cowboys, and I feel like the Roosters are starting to sniff that out.
Cohen Hess on. Wiremu Greg off for the Cowboys. An interchange is now North Queensland just outside their 30. Marnie comes left to Cohen Hess. Wrapped up 12 short of halfway, but it's the last tackle. Marnie goes short side right to Clifford from inside the 40. The kick now, Phil Zavala did really well. Catches it facing his own goal line. 7 out from his own line. Then passes right to Tedesco. Tedesco's contained though. 24 out from his own goal line. He'll play the ball, does so, and they spin it to the right. Cherry Evans takes on the defence himself. Goes back left to Walker. Then away against Zavala. Nearly split them. Scored 12 short of halfway. 20 minutes gone. 20 minutes left second half. North Queensland 18, Sydney Roosters 12 after they led 18-6 at half-time. But the Roosters, they're in a rich vein right now. They're a metre in Cowboys half. Wong played to Robson. Goes right to Crichton to Cherry Evans. Then Toyer away to Ramsey down the right wing. Runs circles around Purdue. Gets ankle tap and finished off 24 out from the line by Laybutt. Ramsey to his feet, plays the ball to Cherry Evans, goes to the left, Sam Walker, cut out ball to Fahu White, left foot step into Marnie, Lukey McKaylee, tackle 13 out from the goal line, last tackle, Cowboys retreating, comes left to Walker away, Tedesco throws that a mile forward out to the left wing of Savannah. Handover, changeover to the Cowboys, 10 out from their own line, 19 minutes 20 to go, 18-12 North Queensland, touchline John Gibbs.
Well, a few drops of rain appearing. This resurgence by the Roosters has been back on the back of the Fahu White. He's been ably assisted by Hugo Zavala, who's been heavily involved, but what an improved player is the Fahu White. He is a quality forward. By the way, that crowd, for mine, is capacity, because there's a few additions here. 49th, which changes the capacity, 49,602, 49,602.
Thank you, Jonty. Here's the Cowboys. They look like they're tiring. Another 3 minutes without Cotter, who's in the bin. McIntyre plays it. Comes right. Good strong run, Cohen Hess. Tackled 25 out from his own goal line by Watson. Played to Marnie. He sends it away. Open side right to Chester. Chester got it back on the inside to Burns. They keep it alive, the Cowboys. And the tackle made 10 metres short of halfway. Played by Chester to Marnie. Runs at the defence and kicks it over the eastern touchline. It came off the Rooster. Not played at. Rooster's ball 10 short of halfway. So not a great decision by Marnie in terms of field position. Roosters will take that with Lee 18 left. North Queensland 18, Roosters 12. 2 minutes left with Cotter in the bin.
Luke Lewis. Not the smartest decision there by Reid Marnie. But at the end of the day, made it. Now the Roosters they get another little bit of an opportunity here just before Ruben Cotter comes back on the field. They're going to have probably 3 attacking plays on the Cowboys. And here they are now, just up over halfway.
8 metres in North Queensland territory. Glad you stuck around, Louis. Is now Egan Butcher. Plays the ball to Robson. Comes right there. He is again. The Fahu White straight through McIntyre. Finally tackled 28 metres out from the line by Cohen Hess. He plays the ball to Robson. Goes centre field left to Watson. Watson dummies, goes himself. Got a one-hander away to Walker. Steps into Brinkwater. Got through him. Pass back to Tedesco. The Cuban pinball puts it on the toe. The ball's bouncing over the dead ball line. What the? Tedesco drilled the kick. A try was on for the Roosters, but it's a 20-metre tap. It's a 7-tackle set to the Cowboys, who lead 18-12. 17 left and a minute left in the bin, Ruben Cotter.
Oh, Tedesco's having a Barry today. You don't ever see Tedesco play like this, and he's made a fair few errors and a couple of misjudgments there tonight, but look, he's been outstanding all year. It's just one of those nights, just not going his way, but I don't reckon you need to do that. All you do is run across, maybe put a little pass, hit Toyer on the chest, and it might have been a tough play there for the Cowboys, and Ruben Cotter is about to come back on up.
Purdue and halfway, plays it comes left, McKaylee centre field. Oh, he lost the ball behind him and then kicked it. That was very, very smart. Back it goes to Purdue, and he scored 9 metres in Roosters territory. McKaylee lost it, kicked it straight to his teammate. Marnie goes left to Clifford. Plays out the back to Liam Sutton. Runs into Wong. And Robson, 32 away from the goal line. Marnie goes short side left to McIntyre. Puts on a bit of footwork, but Toyer drills him head on. 24 out from the Roosters line. Last tackle, North Queensland. Dummy half Marnie. Goes to his right. The kick coming down about 10 metres out. Up goes Cody Ramsey with a great catch. And the Cowboys forgot they to tackle him. He splits them straight past Marnie and 2 others. Over halfway. Then he's taken 9 metres in Cowboys territory. Big hit by Heelan Lukey. Brilliant run by Ramsey. And the Cowboys forgot they had to tackle. Sam Walker now beats one. He sends it back away to the right side. With the ball, Zavala. Knocked to the ground 20 metres out. 18-12 North Queensland are holding on somehow. Ball played and it comes right. Sam Walker turns it into Nat Butcher. He's claimed 11 out for the goal line in centre field by Cotter. Robson goes right and Walker to Cherry Evans. Straightens into Hess. 7 away from the Cowboys line. Time off, says referee Smith. What's happened?
Cody Ramsey's got to go HIA.
He's with the trainer now, Cody Ramsey. And then the touch judge walks over and taps his head about 10 times to Cody Ramsey.
He might not come back on tonight.
Well, how long we got to go? For 15 minutes and 11 seconds. If he's fit, he can come back on. But briefly, that was a great run too from Cody Ramsey. And Junior Ponga, what a night he's had. He'll score the winning try, Junior Ponga. I'll concede it, one of the two. Now the Cowboys have to keep defending. Walker turns it into Nafahu White. The gap opens up. He beats one. He's going to score. No. How did they stop him? He lost it half a metre out. Nafahu White was going to score one of the great front row tries. But Cohen Hess was there with about 3 others, including McIntyre. Purdue, amazing goal line defence. Cowboys will get a scrum, 10 out from their own line. 14 and a half to go. Cowboys 18, Roosters 12. And Louis, this is one of those games that's far from perfect, but it's become a thriller.
Well, it has now. The last 10 minutes has been great. The Roosters have definitely picked up their attitude when it comes to attack. I feel like the scramble defence from the Cowboys has been absolutely brilliant and some really good work. Nafahu White absolutely on fire for the Roosters, but the scramble from Cohen finesse there was outstanding.
So now the Cowboys, you can't imagine they can hold on, but they are. Reed Marnie sends it left to Reuben Cotter. There are two in the bin, Lodge and Cotter. He's tackled 10 short of halfway. Different time. Slow at Todd Smith for me a wee bit there, Dendog. Here it comes right to McKaylee. He's claimed a metre short of halfway, centre of the park. Play to Marnie. Comes to the right, Clifford. Then he got it away to Drinkwater. Drinkwater dummies. Goes himself wrapped up. 9 metres in Roosters territory. Bring up the last. Angus Crichton the tackle. Marnie spins it left to Clifford the kick. From 41 metres out. Down to the left wing. Zavala remains there. And he comes away with a catch. 20 out from his own line. 10 in from touch eastern side. Let me ask this question, Louis. Why don't they kick the ponga on every single opportunity?
Well, they have been too. They've been kicking to this left side all night. It's Cody Ramsey, and he's been absolutely nailing it out there. And this time they should have went there, but yeah, I have no idea. Sometimes they just lose their train of thought, the Cowboys.
Here's ponga on their 30. Well, it happens to the best of us. Comes to the right side. And that Butcher's tackled 12 short of halfway. All play to Robson, goes right, Cherry Evans looking for a 40-20, he drills a kick, I don't think he has the angle, Drinkwater sprinting after it, and he'll pick it up a metre out from the goal line, 5 in from the touch line, puts the step on, but Toya claims him, 3 out from the Cowboys line, 13 minutes to go, North Queensland leads 18-12 as now Labour, he's tackled on his own 10, played to Liam Sutton. He got the ball away, open side right, Purdue. Dragged to the ground by Wong. 19 out from his own line. Now young Sutton takes them on himself. And on play 4 he's caught. 27 out from his own goal line. Connor Watson the tackle. Marnie goes right to Neem, centre of the park. Claimed 32 out from his own line. They look exhausted, the Cowboys. Last play, Marnie goes right, Clifford. Booming kick from outside his 30. And it goes between Ponga and Tedesco all the way to the upright. Bounces back to Tedesco. He's up over the 10-metre line and then steps into Purdue and tackled. 19 out from his own line. 12 minutes left. North Queensland 18, Roosters 12. It's played and it comes left to Ponga. He swarmed upon 24 out from his own line. Let's check in with John Gibbs, the birthday boys on the touch line.
Well, some of this is amazing, this defence by the Cowboys, and they've been under pressure. They have done a really good job, and it's a Category 2 assessment being undertaken at the moment for Cody Ramsey. Cody Ramsey try-saving tackle, and then the big run, and then smashed by Hillam Lukey. That's why he's having an assessment.
Now, Fahu White beats 2 again. Finally plays on the last 6 metres in Cowboys territory. The kick goes downfield, straight down the throat from Cherry Evans of Drinkwater on the Cowboys 10. And he's wrapped up 18 out from his own goal line. Yeah, the defence from North Queensland has been absolutely extraordinary. Braden Burns out of dummy half. He runs into Crichton, put to the ground. 27 out from his own goal line. Also in there was Nat Butcher. Plays the ball to Clifford. Sends it left to Chester. He's tackled 29 out from his own line. Now Marnie goes left to Griffin Neem. Neem Smith right in the middle of the park. Fahu White was there with Watson, 11 short of halfway. Marnie kicks out a dummy half from inside the 40. The ball bouncing near the touch line, and it's tapped back in field. Dramatically and brilliantly saved by Tedesco. Recovered by Zavala on the goal line. Marnie leads the chase with a great tackle. It was a great kick. It was a great tap back by Tedesco, and Zavala did well to get back there as well. And the chase from Marnie was spectacular. As now the Roosters have it 10 out from their own line on play 2.
Yeah, that was a really good work there by Reed Marnie. Beautiful kick, great angle. But the play from Tedesco to fly across and keep the ball in play. And lucky Zavala was back there, but it's got everything now. This last couple of minutes of this game is really amped up.
Here's a strong run from Siwa Wong. Tom McKaylee back on the field for the Cowboys. Roosters with it. Short ball away right edge. And the tackle made on Toy. They let him go. Goes again. Caught 5 metres short of halfway. Played western side to Robson on the last. Goes left Walker. End over end kick this time. Drinkwater chasing after it. They let the ball bounce. Drinkwater takes it on his fingertips, but the chase catches him, and Drinkwater did everything in slow-mo as he's nailed there by Nat Butcher. 8 metres out from his own line. 10 minutes to go. North Queensland 18, Sydney Roosters 12. Here at Lang Park, here with Luke Lewis, John Gibbs. I'm Andrew Moore here on NRL Saturday on ABC Sport. Now Labour for Cowboys. Tackled 22 out from his own line. Played to Liam Sutton. Goes right to Drinkwater. He scored 28 out from his own line. 2 tackles left. Cowboys just cannot get good field position, can they? Marnie to the right, McKaylee. Strong run, but he's stopped. 12 short of halfway. Last tackle. Played to Marnie, goes left. Clifford. That big right boot again. Up she goes. A towering kick. Down to Junior Ponga. He catches a 20 out from his own line. He brings it up over the 30. Nailed 34 out from his own line. 9 to go. Cowboys 18, Roosters 12. Played to Terry Evans. Sends it left to Toya. He scored 10 metres short of halfway. Next, Parramatta and Melbourne. All played to Terry Evans. Goes left to Siwa Wong. Runs into Hess and Cotter and Marnie. Stands in the tackle just short of halfway. Played to Robson. Short ball right to Desco. Runs across field looking for a way through. Nailed. 11 metres in Cowboys half. Plays the ball. Good defence by Purdue. Cherry Evans goes left to Walker. Then away to Watson. Watson takes on Neiman. Beats him. Then got a one-hander away to Walker. Two-handed basketball pass to Nafahu White. He charges at Marnie. Beats him easily. McKaylee's got him, yes. Throws it away. One-hander scooped up by Marnie. Oh, Nafahu, you've done everything right. Cowboys survive again. 21 out from their own line with 8 minutes 20 to go. And an 18-12 lead as the Cowboys have it through Burns. 28 out from their own line. Luke Lewis, how on earth are they doing it?
Yeah, I've got no idea, but I tell you what, the petrol tank's definitely emptied and they're just digging in for each other at the moment, the Cowboys. But it involves the Roosters. I'd give the ball to Nafahu White and then go back to Nafahu White for Nafahu White, because at the moment they cannot tackle it.
And if Nafahu White is going to pass it to himself. Here's Griffin Neame. He's scored a metre in Roosters territory. And this brings up the last of the Cowboys who are clicking on, leading 18-12. Marnie goes right, Clifford. Up she goes, the kick down to Tedesco. One chaser in Cotter. Tedesco the catch. He should step past Cotter and does. Runs across field, put a fend on, but then he's nailed. 16 metres out from the goal line. Sam McIntyre. Talk about your unheralded heroes. He's been one for the Cowboys. Now it's with Ponga, and Junior's tackled on his own 20. He plays the ball to Cherry Evans, goes left to Walker. Roosters take it up near their 30. Touchline, we go into Johnny Gibbs.
Well, he's done a great job. There's no doubt about that. Sam McIntyre and Nafahu White just, finesse letting him down. There's an offload. This is going to be a grand finish. Reid Marnie is a man inspired. By the way, he's kicked 7 40-20s in his career.
Here's Robson out of dummy half. He beat the first man. Stands in the tackle. 6 metres in Cowboys half. Last tackle, Roosters. Out of dummy half goes Walker. He attacks the short side. Through hands, no. What a great tackle on Egan Butcher on the last. Changeover. It'll be 29 metres out from the goal line. It was that Braden Burns coming in from the wing with a mono is Tom Chester, and now got a challenge.
Liam. Captain's challenge from the Roosters. We were on tackle 5. On-field ruling was that he lost it. We have the tackle complete, so not a knock-on, it'd be handover, but the on-field ruling was that he knocked on.
Yeah, Braden Burns has left the field. That was Chester with the tackle.
What are they challenging him?
They're saying he didn't knock on, but I don't.
Well, what's the difference? It's changeover. Why would you challenge it? He passed the ball.
Just now looking at the arm of Tom Chester.
So did Chester knock it away? He's just making the tackle on Butcher there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he is. It's not. It's on.
Yeah, he's just making a tackle. That's lost by Butcher.
No, well, Butcher's going to pass
Just
the
looking at
ball.
all available angles here.
It's your ball, play the ball.
But it's going to be Cowboys' ball. I don't understand why you challenge it.
Maybe have a breather. 6.5
He's still in
minutes to
possession
go.
when Tom Chester then makes the tackle and loses possession into the Cowboys player.
Yeah.
The captain's challenge is
Okay, you'll play the ball.
So the Roosters challenge is gone. It's 18-12 Cowboys, 6.5 left.
Again, if you could be on the score, it's 18-12, 6.5 minutes to go, and you waste a challenge on that one, it's going to be changeover anyway.
Around the grounds, Queensland Cup second half. Mackay 13, Burleigh Bears 10. In the netball first quarter, Giants 16-18 make it, leading Queensland Firebirds 14. Full-time rugby, Wellington 47 beat the Auckland Blues 24. As now the Cowboys have a 13 short of halfway, get a penalty for a strip. And that is the first penalty for the Cowboys in this second half. All up 7-4 to the Roosters in that tally. 0467 920 222. Legend Bluey, you can't go home. You're paying the bill tonight. Jonty invited 65 guests. Surprise! Happy birthday, Jonty. That's from Grimesy.
Grimesy, no difference, mate. It's all I ever do, pay the bill.
Here's Gibbsy pays the tax for you, that's for sure. As the Cowboys find touch, 8 metres in Roosters half. Tap will be taken here by Jackson Purdue. Comes right to McIntyre. Gee, Louis left with a tough choice here, apart from paying for us for dinner tonight, but he's ABC Player of the Year points. 6 minutes to go. Marnie goes right to Lodge back on the field. Runs into White and Nat Butcher. Tackle 25 out from the Roosters line. A win field goal territory. Marnie goes right to Griffin. A right foot step. He straightens and he's taken by Watson over the top. 18 out. I'm keeping my eye on Jake Clifford. He gets the ball to his right, but he runs at the line. Offloads to Drinkwater. Turns it back on the inside. Cowboys 10 out. Offload back to Reid Marnie. Marnie drifts across field and straightens. Scored 8 metres out from the goal line. Couple of tackles left for the Cowboys with an 18-12 lead. 5 minutes 10 to go. They work it right to Lodge. Spins in the tackle, playing 2 metres out. Last play, Marnie dummy half. He puts in a kick straight into the defenders and gets the ball back. Does he? No changeover. Well, why wouldn't you try and get a kick and field goal in that position? It's a changeover because Marnie's claiming it was 6 more tackles. Smith said it was not. And there's a challenge, Cowboys.
Captain's challenge from Cowboys. On-field ruling was that he doesn't play at the ball. They're claiming that he does. I've got the tackle complete before Connor then steals it back.
I feel like he put his leg out as well, the Roosters. So
you're thinking this could be a successful challenge?
Yeah, and that's from up here, bird's eye view. But I do feel like there was a
Reid Marnie kicks the ball. Just looking at the left foot of Connor Watson.
The left foot of Connor Watson moves.
It does. He definitely played it, no doubt.
There's a clear change of gait. This is played at the ball. Then goes backwards into the left knee of Nat Butcher.
What happens next? Marnie gets the ball.
Looking to see if Connor Watson touches the ball as he is offside.
These replays are feeding him.
Reid Marnie takes possession, restarting the tackle count. Then the referee calls tackle complete.
So it'll be challenge.
You'll play the ball, tackle 1. Okay. Where are you going to play it?
That was confusing to look at, but the bottom line is it was played at by Connor Watson. It's a successful challenge for the Cowboys, and they'll get the footy with a set restart, 4 metres out from the Roosters line. And they play it. Comes to the right with another set beginning. To the right, Griffin Neem. And the player's got a bit of a breather. 4 minutes 45 to go. Neem tackled 8 metres out from the line. Dummy half is Reid Marnie. He scoots to the left, gets the offload away to Lodge, and he'll take the tackle. 5 or 6 out from the line in front of the right, upright at the Jackson Street end of the ground. Lodge, very slow, play the ball to Marnie. Skins it away left. Drinkwater takes on the line, big one Collins, but dragged down 3 metres out. Quick play the ball to Marnie, goes straight into the fence of White. And he'll play it 1 metre out from the line. Last tackle, Cowboys. That's gone quick. Drinkwater. He goes from dummy half. Does he score? I think he got it down, Drinkwater. Try to Drinkwater and the Cowboys extend. North Queensland 22. Sydney Roosters 12. Drinkwater in a dummy half. He stole one like a thief in the Lang Park night. Cowboys 22, Roosters 12, a try to Scott Drinkwater with 4 to play.
Yeah, well, too smart, Scotty Drinkwater. But he puts all this opportunity for the Cowboys down to their defence. The defence of the Cowboys were absolutely outstanding in the second half. They finally get an opportunity down the Roosters line, which they haven't had much in the second half. And Drinkwater, you see, is a bit of a chance up against Connor Watson right there. Gets down nice and low, gets the ball over the line and scores. And I'm going to say they get the win right there for the Cowboys.
Well, Scott Drinkwater scored 2 tries, Gibbs. He's run for a total of about 1.5 foot.
Yeah, absolutely, and good luck to him. That's good work there. And the only thing is I look at here, whether or not Reid Marnie was in the way, I don't think so. This has been a gutsy win. Absolutely gutsy win, but there may little be Nafahu White kept out of it by Reid Marnie. So hang on to your shorts.
You're right. Well, my shorts will not be released. This will be no try. Reid Marnie did not get out of the way, and Drinkwater is going to be denied.
Scott Drinkwater has possession in the right arm. Connor Watson's arm is now underneath the ball. Scott Drinkwater's arm comes away from the ball and lost the ball on the end goal. Decision made.
He has lost the ball. Drinkwater in goal. So it wasn't Reid Marnie.
No, I was going to say, because he went to the side of Reid Marnie. He didn't go behind him.
So Drinkwater has simply dropped the ball, and Connor Watson has saved the day. Whew.
You reckon Connor knew that? I don't reckon he did.
Oh, we'll ask him later and he'll tell us a porky pie or the truth, one of the two. On the text line, not going for the field goal was stupid, but I'll take the try, little brother trucker. Tracy from Gimpy, Mr. Moore, Luke shouts dinner, come on, he won't have his wallet bowls. Happy birthday, Jonty. You guys are better than the bunker. Does Gibbsy have some calming pills for Louis? Rowdy Andy, if he did, he would have used them long before now. Here's the Roosters. Reece Robson. He sends it left to Watson. Taken 9 short of halfway. There's 4 minutes to go, and it remains in the balance at 18-12. Now to Fahu White. This time the defence charged at him with purpose. Cotter was amongst them, and so too was McIntyre on halfway. Reeled out of the tackle, and he's told to go back and play it again to Fahu White. Does so with 3 tackles to go. Robson to the left, through hands from Walker to Brighton. And Angus has taken 9 metres in Cowboys territory, 18 in from the eastern touchline. Robson goes open side right to Collins. He scored 32 out from the goal line. Last tackle, Roosters. Pressure coming up on Drinkwater, you would think. Robson, dummy left, goes right. Here's the kick from Cherry Evans. The chase is on. Up goes Drinkwater. The ball knocked down by Rod Toyer. Scooped up though by the Cowboys. Knock on Roosters. And North Queensland will get a 10 out from their own line. Again, they hold on. 3 minutes to go. North Queensland 18, Sydney Roosters 12. NRL Saturday here on ABC Sport. Next, it's Parramatta and Melbourne with Quentin Hull, Clinton Schifofsky and Zane Bojack. But this game's still got some playing out to do, Louis.
Yeah, 3 minutes left on the clock. Can the Cowboys get out their own end, or do they make a mistake and give the Roosters an opportunity? Yet to be seen, but I tell you what, I reckon we've got one massive set coming from the Roosters.
Here's Purdue from dummy half. Claims 31 out from his own line on play 3. Now they work it to the right side. And the tackle made here on the Lukey. 14 short of halfway. Plays the ball to Marnie. Sends it left away. Through hands, Drinkwater. Got it onto Lodge. Lodge knocked to the deck. 10 short of halfway. Last play. Centre field, Marnie. Goes right to Clifford from inside the 40. Kicks across his body. Down to the right wing of Junior Ponga with the catch. 20 out from his own goal line. Will he link up? No. He's going to be claimed. Beautiful chase. 30 metres out from his own goal line. And in there was Griffin Neem along with Reuben Cotter. Now they play and it goes right to Siwa Wong. He's tackled on the Louis line. 15 short of halfway with 2 minutes to go. Short side right go the Roosters. Comes away to Toyer. Ducked away from Laybutt. Got the pass centre field left to Walker to Collins. Collins charges at McKaylee and Marnie and tackled. 5 metres in North Queensland territory with 3 tackles to go. Robson back to the right. Watson plays out the back to Cherry Evans. He takes on the defence. Great tackle Jackson Purdue. 32 out from the goal line. Now it comes to the short side right. It comes away to Wong. Marnie's there around the ankles, but he got the pass to Toyer. Then back to the left to Walker. Left foot step by Sam. Turns it back into a flat-footed DCE. Cherry Evans offloads to Watson. Watson decides to straighten into Neiman McKaylee and tackled. 16 away, last tackle, Roosters. Here we go. Robson goes left to Walker. Links up, but the defence is up to it again. Oh, great defence, Cowboys. The ball went to Zavala, but Heelan, Lukey and Clifford with the tackle. 18-12 Cowboys, a minute to go. The Cowboys' defence has been inspirational.
Yeah, absolutely it has. This whole second half, right from the kick-off, they gave set restart for penalty for another set restart. It was ridiculous how they've started. But they've defended their line, and they've come up with some really nice plays. And they've that there again, scramble defence to stop that play, and that's what's going to get them the win tonight.
Now it's played 12 out from the Cowboys goal line. Comes right McKaylee, caught on his own 20. 30 seconds to go. From all the good things that you get excited about the Cowboys, it's not often a defensive performance like this, but it's been mighty. Now Griffin Neem, he gets a high shot. It's a penalty to the Cowboys. Then there's a modern day melee as players come from all over the place. Penalty Cowboys, and that means with 11 seconds to go, game, set, bingo. Cowboys are going to beat the Roosters in an upset. 18-12 they lead, and this penalty awarded. 25 out from their own line. Now you'd think here they'd just take the tap and kick it over the touch line. They do take the tap, and Drinkwater boots it into the crowd, pumps his fist in the air. What a win for North Queensland. That's brilliant. They've beaten the Roosters 18-12. A fantastic display, particularly defensively in the second half. after scoring 3 tries in 9 minutes in the first. They did not score in the second half. For the Cowboys, we had tries to Braden Burns in the 23rd minute, Scott Drinkwater in the 28th. Burns, second try in the 32nd minute. Jay Clifford, 3 from 3. Tom Chester on report. Matt Lodge on report. Reuben Cotter was sin-bin for a professional foul. And 2 successful challenges, 5 restarts. For the Roosters, tries to Cody Ramsey in the 10th minute. Then to Hugo Savala in the 55th. Sam Walker, 2 from 2. A successful and an unsuccessful challenge. 8 restarts. Penalties finished 7-5 to the Roosters, but the Cowboys turn an 18-6 halftime lead into an 18-12 victory, and the crowd during this game reached 49,602. What a win for the Cowboys, Louis, that is. Boy, oh boy, what great defence.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's a game that you don't really expect from the Cowboys. You usually see when the Cowboys win, they're running in tries and they're playing flamboyant football, but today they didn't play the best football with the ball in hand, but I tell you what, the ticker in defence and their goal line, absolutely brilliant to watch, and that was really fun. That last 15-20 minutes was great. Before that, there wasn't much doing, but it turned into a really good finish of the game there.
Okay, we'll hear from Gibbsy shortly. Louis, get your ABC Player of the Year points ready, and not far from handing over to Quentin Hull, Clinton Schifofsky and Zane Bodek. The kick-off not till 7:45 in that game between Parramatta and the Melbourne Storm. Great win, Cowboys. Reid Marnie worked his backside off, and he's down there with you, John Gibbs.
He is, and he's busted, hurt his ankle at the end, but that was one of the great wins. The fact that you dusted yourselves off after that Golden Point loss last week was pretty special, Reid.
Yeah, it's special, mate. Hey, well done, mate. Good luck for next week, eh? Well done. Yeah, real special, mate. I thought, last week we, as bad as we were winning with 5 minutes to go, and myself and a couple of the spine players and the leaders in the team really didn't ice the game, and that hurts, mate. It really hurts, especially such a big occasion for the club. We had Jace break the all-time record, and coach really stuck it to us. I thought we responded really well tonight, and I don't think anything could have went against us tonight. We had 2 in the sin bin, up against star-studded Roosters team. We're missing some of our class players as well, and last week you think and go, we should have won that one. It might hurt us to the back end of the year, but I'm telling you, that one right now is something we'll look on, and that will be a reflection of who we are. And great win tonight, mate. Far out. So good.
Yeah, all those guts, as you see, you mentioned those 2 sin bins. I've got to say, I thought in particular the one to Reuben was harsh.
Yeah, it is, mate. I don't know what's going on with the rules, so I'm not sure that he knows. Yeah, I don't know. Not my thing, but we turned up for each other. Outstanding, man.
Well, the Cowboys, we know you can attack, but it was your defence. I mean, we've seen so many games under the evolution of the game that are decided by attack. But when you made an error, when you're under pressure tonight, you responded. Now, if you did that, you're going to compete against anyone.
Oh, mate, we know what our best is and what our worst is, and I'm telling you, we just keep turning up like that every week. We'll go a long way in this competition, and so many improvements. But tonight was about biting down on the mouthguard and getting after it, and we did that in front of a sold-out crowd here at Madrigal. How good is it? It's unreal. The NRL's doing a great job of this, and really grateful we'll get to play another round here.
And just further to that, Braden Burns, about 15 minutes before time, tore his hamstring. Tom Chester goes out to the wing. Big tackle by Tom on Hugo Savala.
Mate, I didn't even realise, so I had no idea. So I just had my head down, just working my ass off in the middle, mate. So, great win tonight.
Well, great win, and you go back home next week against South Sydney on Sunday.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Obviously, it's going to be a big 24 hours. I think we've got a few boys that are going to be picked for Origin. And
there's Reid Marnie with John Gibbs as we welcome listeners in Melbourne through News Radio. Thanks so much for your company. With 15 minutes away from the Melbourne Storm taking on the Parramatta Eels, I'm Andrew Moore with Luke Lewis and John Gibbs, and we've just finished the previous game with the North Queensland Cowboys. A really dramatic, courageous win over the Sydney Roosters, 18 points to 12, scoring 3 tries to 2. Quentin Hull, Clinton Schifofsky and Zane Bodek standing by shortly for Parramatta and the Melbourne Storm. Earlier tonight, it was a big win for Manly Warringah over the West Tigers 46-18, and the crowd so far has reached 49,602. We're out of here in a tick, but Luke Lewis, what about your ABC Player of the Year point?
Yeah, I gave Sam McIntyre 3. I thought he was brilliant in defence. Just inspirational leadership out there on that left edge, so I gave him 3. I went to Fahu White for 2. I thought he was brilliant for the Roosters, and I reckon if the Roosters won, he gets the 3. So he had a really good game. And then I went Cohen Hess for 1. I thought he come up again, really nice, strong carries through the middle of the field, but come up with that try-scoring, try-saving tackle on the Fahu White to save the game.
Did you say 3, McIntyre?
Yeah.
Sam McIntyre, 3 points. The Fahu White 2. Cohen Hess, well, I ended up really enjoying that game.
The last 20 minutes made up for the first 60, because that last 20 was brilliant.
It really was, and well done, North Queensland. That is a great victory. They came into the day 9th on the NRL table, and that will help and will boost their confidence, and they did it in a different way to what they're used to doing. Around the grounds, before we get out of here, Queensland Cup second half, Mackay Cutters 13, leading Burleigh Bears 10, and in the netball second quarter, Queensland Firebirds over the Giants 27 points to 26. All right, Louis, that's been fun. Let's go out and celebrate our mate Johnny Gibbs.
Can't wait. Enjoy the next game.
All right, thank you to Gibbsy. Thank you to our man of sound, Dennis Carnahan, and to our producer, Ralph Tucker. And coming up next, it's Parramatta in Melbourne, Quentin Hull, Clinton Chafosky and Zane Bojack about to join you. We'll be back tomorrow from midday from the Southern Forecourt for the pre-game show featuring all the regular items. But it's the Eels and the Storm next here on ABC Sport.
This is going to be quite a ride. Every dream restoration starts with something worth holding on to.
We were in love. We figured we'd work it out.
Restoration Australia. This is magnificent. Back May 21 on ABC TV and ABC iView.
Get your documentary fix on ABC iView.
We have an industry that's just running riot.
Like Sean McAuliffe's Going for Broke.
Last win, come on.
Todd Sampson's Why.
The best things in life are on the other side of fear.
And more. Streaming now on ABC iView. Guy Montgomery is back with a new assistant.
Sam Campbell. Oh, take the job. What is the job?
The new season of Guy Montgomery's Guy Mont Spelling Bee. Wednesday nights on ABC TV and ABC iView.
ABC Sports coverage of the 2026 NRL Premiership.